Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
Yo, what you know?
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, what you know? Drop it now. Let's go. We're on the ZRK Buster, motherfucking yeah. XRP Boardroom with ZRK Buster and Nerdy and motherfucking yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Cheers. What up, everyone? Welcome to XRP Boardroom live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join
Whatever
too.
Fuck we want.
Whatever we
Yo.
want. Damn, that's a butter voice. That's butter right there.
Fuck yeah.
You're surely ZRK Buster. We got Nerdy on deck. Let's go. Buster, ZRK, Nerdy, Bo, do, go, Bo, go.
Bruh. Shout out to, we got 12 to 16, 1700 people that watch every week, man. Those are the real ones. We see you. We appreciate you. And let's get into the cool kids a little bit. It might seem like you can. I can understand how it feels like you can, but you can't fuck with us. You can't fuck with us. Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking
Get
mouth.
your zerks up
Get 'em
and
up.
go sit the fuck down. And now
listen, you little shit. I will whoop you in the grocery store in public in front of people.
Public.
You watch your mouth.
Everyone.
I'm gonna make you eat soap when we get home. What do you think about them Dahmers and that 80s dad? Let's go, bro.
To make me smack you with the pack of cheese. I will smack you with the pack of cheese, mother.
1
Yeah.
pound.
One
1 pound
pound.
spark cheddar straight to the face.
Straight to the face.
Bruh. You better hope that's not
Bruh.
cold cheese either. That'll hurt worse. Cold cheese. Let's go.
You ever
Welcome
been beat up by a French bread before?
Bro,
Day
and it's-
old, man.
Day old.
Yeah, day old. It's not hot and warm and fresh either.
All right, run it.
Let's go, dude. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We love you guys. Welcome to another Tuesday episode of XRP Boardroom. I'm going to go ahead and drop the baby gates. Let's talk whatever the fuck we want. We appreciate you guys. For real.
For real, for real.
For reals. Here's the baby gate link right there. If you guys want to join us, let's go. I don't even know what the fuck happened today. I've been busy working and shit. Any new fuckery or what do we got today?
YouTube's doing @signs.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, I don't know if that's YouTube, bro. I think honestly that's a StreamYard thing. They for some reason they're showing your actual name, which is not your actual name. They're not doxing you. They're just they're using your at symbol.
I feel
You
dog.
know, it's still kind of a dox, isn't it, dude? Because nobody looks at those @ signs.
Don't dox me.
It's
How
fucking
dare you
stupid.
dox me?
They don't even use your fucking avatar, dude. It's weird. You know what I mean?
X is doxing people with their geolocation.
Yeah, I don't even know who anybody is anymore because we used to use avatar names. Like right here, it's XRP _Chevy _954. It used to be just XRP Chevy or straight up Chevy, right?
Oh, it's using their exact username.
Their exact username, bro. It's all fucked up now. I don't know how to change
Ah.
it. Maybe one of you guys can get in the settings and fuck with it.
Nah,
You know what I
just
mean?
leave it. It's good.
It's weird. We're gonna have to learn everybody all over again. I was thinking, dude, last show, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is this just a bunch of like new like trolls and shills coming out of nowhere with their weird ass usernames? But
I
no,
already know. I
it's our
already know.
blue crew and it's their actual usernames. Yeah.
Actual
Sorry,
name.
go ahead.
Yeah, I already know a lot of them just from dealing with the comments after the YouTube videos. So I see their @ signs already.
I
So
was like-
I've already figured out a lot of them.
I was like,
Like,
how the fuck did that
Most of them
troll?
are the same.
How'd that shill get a wrench? What happened? Yeah, funny shit. But no, seriously, did we have any new fuckery happen? Like, is there nerdy? You got anything or what?
I know that all the ETFs have been bringing a lot of inflows, so people want to buy the ETFs. So that's pretty cool. There.
Okay.
there's a new proposal for smart contracts on the XRP ledger.
Ah, that's funny. That's funny you say that because last show we were talking about fucking Codius being like Evernote and shit.
Yeah,
That's funny, dude.
so that's happening. That's pretty
Okay.
cool. That's
Okay.
pretty cool. Besides that, that's about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some things going down. Things happening. Oh, it's Constellation Network's birthday today. I
Oh,
love
shit.
Dax. Happy motherfucking birthday, Constellation Network.
I like
We love Dags.
The data layer, the trust layer. Go get you some Dax.
Bro, it's so bullish, man. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I wish I had so much dry powder to where I could stack all the good shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's so hard, bro. It's so hard because you got to dump bigger chunks to make them really make a dent.
Yeah.
You know, I would say minimum if you're just like an average Joe, minimum to feel good about the bags you got to drop like minimum like 500 on each one, just to say that you got a little bit of a bag of each one. And there's a lot, bro. There's Zbeck, there's Casper with a C, there's fucking XPX, there's fucking Filecoin, like Dual. Dual just
Stronghold.
reminded me of Filecoin.
Stronghold.
There's DAG, there's Stronghold,
Mhm.
there's fucking, oh man, what else is there?
There's
That's where you gotta
Algo.
sift through it, man.
There,
Yeah,
Energy Web.
there's DAG, there's Stronghold, there's Door under DAG.
Or, yep.
Oh my god, dude, like Door.
I put over 500 down there, everyone you named except for Door.
I got some Door.
Right, but it takes a little bit of discipline because, dude, it accumulates. Like if you want to stack all those bags, like you got to throw thousands into it. You figure 2 of those bags is a G, and just to throw 500 in each one. So it definitely is a bitch. It's a bitch and a half, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Am I glitching? Am I freezing up on you guys?
It's kind of glitchy. It's kind of
dude.
here, right? Yeah.
Fuck.
All that
Duel came in.
freestyle early, bro.
Too much fire.
Too much freestyle, man.
Am I good now? Am I good now?
You're always good.
Ricky. Am I good now? Ricky. Am I good now?
Run it back. We got Duel on deck. Duel's gonna show us some racing simulation or some badass.
I don't think so. I am so bad. I am so bad, dude.
I don't care. You're gonna share screen, motherfucker.
What you have to do? You have to turn up the sensitivity or the strength for the steering wheel all the way up, and make sure to try not to break your wrist.
That's I'm at the max setting now for it. It's only at 9 Newton meters though. I've heard that like the 21s will definitely hurt you if you're not careful. But
Yeah, they'll throw you off your seat.
I just
21 what?
ran a
Steering
the force feedback in Newton meters, like it's in force. Like this
Yeah.
one's only 9. Which is the max that I could use mounted to like a wheelbase that's not like a cockpit. Otherwise, it just shakes the whole stand, even though the stand it weighs like 80
You need
pounds.
a cock.
Yeah, you need a cockpit. Who wants to see my knob? Look, here's my shit.
What's your knob,
right
bro?
there.
Let's see that knob.
Oh wait, let
Blurry?
me turn off.
Is it
yeah,
blurry?
let me,
Censored?
I want to see that knob.
let me turn
It's,
off.
it's controversial. It's censored.
Let me turn off the.
Oh, what's your
blur.
knob?
Duel
What's
lives
that
his
little
life
knob,
a
bro?
quarter mile out of a
What's your
time.
knob?
Look, there it is, right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Look
watch
at that
Duel
knob.
play with his knob. Yeah,
Love it.
There you go. There you
dude,
go.
Love
it's this
No,
is
Dead-
crazy. It's a lot of fun,
Deadass,
honestly.
can you share screen real quick and show us what you're doing, please?
I don't know. Can I play the game with the sound? And
I don't think
Yeah,
you can.
you should be
Yeah.
able to, as long as it is displays.
yeah,
It doesn't
if
have
I
to have
put-
sound; it's just visuals.
If I
see how-
put you guys over on this screen, maybe I won't be able to see the
Share
chat.
entire screen. Click the sound check.
I gotta
Let's
load the
fuck it.
game.
Share
Yeah,
your
give me a
knob.
minute.
Bro.
Talk about something else while I load the game.
Load it, bro.
You need a cock.
What I'm saying is all these bags, bro. Like, get as much as you can, bro. Because there's every one of these we've talked about for months and months and months and months and months. And as far as I'm concerned, they're fucking, dude. They're all fucking utility bags. They all got some longevity in them. They're not fuck ups. They're not memes. You know what I mean? And there's a shit ton of them. Like-
Yeah, I would say anything that has an ETF, it's a good buy. Even
Dogecoin.
even Dogecoin, bro. I think even Dogecoin too is also a good buy. To be honest with you, anything with the fucking ETF, I would say,
Bro, you looking at like Door. Remember that Dagna PI shit? Door's got fucking the armies all invested in that shit. That's crazy,
the
bro.
military's been working with Constellation.
Yeah,
like
Dag, like fuck. Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? XPX was talking about being a gem last show. Like, that's a
Yep.
big fucking gem. XPX got 3 zeros right now, bro. Like, that and ZBEC are like the cheapy cheaps. And ZBEC's fucking listed on Uphold now, and it's all connected with fucking NBA and Nike and shit. It's weird.
They got
bro.
jerseys now too. They're on the
They got
whole.
fucking jerseys, and
got
they're
jerseys
still
now.
like 003
Yeah.
or some shit right now. Like,
Yep.
these prices are not gonna last
Yeah.
at all. Like, they're not.
No, I've been really digging into economics and how shit actually works and doing more deep dives and stuff. And I honestly believe Bitcoin is not going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere at all. I think it's going to go
Bro,
higher.
what happened to the nerdy last week when Bitcoin's gonna crash? Like, what the fuck? what
I
do you-
think it might
What
dip
is
down.
happening?
I think
Where's
it
my
might.
nerdy at?
I don't know,
Come
man.
on, bro.
I just been
It's
like,
not going nowhere.
Fuck the
bro.
corn. Down with the corn.
I've just been reading a lot of things and just like coming to
Yeah.
my senses and just realizing that, you know what, this is the way how it's going to work. Because I was looking at a way of like, you know, something crazy is going to happen and we're all going to be saved and all. But after Marjorie's like departure and stuff, I've just been really taking back and really reevaluating how I look at the world and stuff.
So MTG, fucking Massey, they're all like villainized and cut out.
Yeah, and I just
So
been,
that tells you that the deep
Dark-
state swamp is full steam ahead.
it's full
Which
steam
is-
ahead
which
and
is the corn and ETH, dude.
yeah, and Eric he has his own like Bitcoin mining thing, and then the new bills that are coming out with like pay your taxes with Bitcoin and stuff like that. And
So it's as deep state as it can
It's
get.
as deep
And
as it goes. And
Yeah.
then Trump made a comment about how, Bitcoin is good because it eases pressure off the dollar. And I was like, well, but there you go. It's not
Yeah.
going nowhere. That's
there
all I
goes
need
our
to
hopes
hear.
and dreams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark space.
nowhere.
Click the link, bruh. Hop on with us, man.
They're gonna run everything. Dr. Blackpill.
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of these guys don't want to hear that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Trump, dude. I saw the other day. Trump was posting all the Q shit. Do it, Q. Fucking drain the swamp, like all that shit on his Truth Social with the Q, like Q plus and shit in it. He was doing that on his Truth Social, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what is happening right now? Like, is it Q or is it not?
XPX is serious chain, my man. Yes, serious chain.
I think it's all like.
We don't even know who the fuck that is because we don't know their username. Like, who the fuck is that? We gotta relearn them all.
Personally, I believe it's all propaganda. Like, I believe the riddles, Q, all of it, it's all propaganda. I believe that, Duel has been right from the get-go, the false light and all that stuff. And
It's not me that's right. I
think you're right. No, you called it. I'm going to fucking...
I just don't buy into... I mean, I think things are going to get better. I just don't, based on biblical prophecy, I don't think that's going to... that it's a false light that's coming, but I still think it's going to be good for a while. So
yeah,
your mom's a false light, bro.
Yeah, she is. I'm going to go see her tomorrow. I'll make sure to tell
that's
her
horrible.
that. I'm driving.
Tell her Buster said hi.
Yeah, I'll be like.
Personally, I don't think it's about better or worse. I think things are going to stay the way they are. I just think there's more about reform. Things are changing in a way that whatever we have today is just going to be different, but not different. It's just being prolonged. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think there's a good or a bad. World's gonna be saved. Something's gonna happen. Tribunal. I don't believe in none of that. To be honest,
Yeah, there's no.
Bro, that's what Trump also posted.
I don't
He
believe
posted
in none of
fucking
that.
tribunals.
But I
He
believe
said the only way we get out of this is military tribunal. He
Yeah, but
posted a meme. Yeah.
But if you really look at it, like from a political, I need your vote standpoint, you're gonna promote whatever you need to promote to get people to stay on your boat. Does that
Yeah,
make
because
sense?
people were getting hip to him and Clinton.
Because
So he had to do something.
yeah, like I think it's like public relations type thing. Like if you were to have, if you're an actor and you have like someone that's your publicist or something like that, I think it's more of that kind of manner, where it's like, oh, I'm losing the momentum, so I have to post some things to get people hooked on type ordeal. But yeah, what's up, Dark Space?
Motherfucker.
What's up,
Yo.
He's
What's
working,
up? What's
bro.
up? What up? What up?
Tear it up.
Yeah, work and shit.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
Gotta
so
stay
fuck,
busy out here.
fuck nerdy in his face because he's being a Dr. Black pill or what? What's
No,
going on?
Dr. Black, bro, dude.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm a black pill too. I'm sorry.
I feel like we're all Dr. Black Pill at some point. Everybody kind of goes through phases and shit, but no, man. Everything you're saying is true, man. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere. Shit, if it did, then you know where everybody's gonna exit to. So whatever, man.
Damn.
I think it's more of like
Real.
control. To be honest with you,
Oh yeah,
I think it's
for
like
sure.
like. I think they're gonna let it survive. They're gonna let people use it for payments, do whatever they want to do with it, and
Even store of value, bro. Like Bitcoin could be just store of value, and it's the only one that's gonna get away with that.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
Bro, look
like,
at this motherfucker haul ass, dude.
Mr. Connector, you thought you get on our game, son? Check this shit out, homie. Where the fuck's Mr. Connector been though? Huh?
Is he in the chat, dude?
No, he's nowhere. I haven't
I
seen
don't
him
even
in
know
days.
I don't even
bro.
know who these people are anymore, bro.
we leveled up
Crazy.
on you, brother.
we got Papa on deck. What's up, Papa?
Hi guys,
Hell yeah.
I do in Race World.
How's it going?
So bad. It's not easy.
Leave it. It's good entertainment.
This is Nardog, dude.
No, dude. I want to get on and chat with you guys. I just ran
No,
a
we're doing it, bro.
740.
If you can chat with us and race and do a good time.
No,
then
I'm about to. I'm not gonna do a good time. I'm gonna I tried actually using the shifter and forget about it, dude. It's too much to do with the clutch and everything. It's just too much. So I'm on paddle shifters.
Paddle shifters. Look at you and your fancy ass paddle.
See, I could mute the volume of that shit too, so we could talk while it's going.
Yeah, that's good. It's perfect, actually.
Perfect.
It's actually
Yeah,
perfect.
mute it.
I like it. It's a good background.
The new Blue Crew.
The new Blue Crew, yeah. We're gonna keep it like this.
Because I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, we're starting all over now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Duel's Porsche that he wants with Z-back.
No doubt, dude.
With
I'm gonna
Z-back.
fucking smoke your ass on that same track
The fuck
with
is
my
that?
Z-back fucking Porsche.
Cruising USA.
GTR3, whatever the fuck this thing's called.
Oh,
Remember
man.
Cruising, bro? Cruising.
Oh yeah. You double tap the gas to do a wheelie.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Now, have you looked at the new Lexus? All the new Lexus lineup is sexy as fuck. I don't even want a Porsche no more. I want a Lexus. The Lexus are hella nice.
Run it. We're gonna have track days together. Yeah. GT3 RS.
I don't want any days.
That's
together.
what I'm in right now.
Whenever we move, I'm gonna be by myself. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, don't go into first. I
I'm
just
so-
money shifted.
I was gonna disappear.
I cannot
money
use this
shifting.
view to save my
Money
life.
shifting, granite shifting. I'm telling Hector on your ass.
Oh, dude, I'm so bad at this game, dude.
No, but for real, like I think like what's happening is kind of like a hostile takeover of crypto. With this whole decentralized nature, I think is going out the window with all these ETFs and stuff, and they're just gonna stockpile all these tokens.
I can't use these views.
And
I mean, we will fucking win, bro. We will moon 2 fucking weeks. We're gonna moon, dude. It's just deep state. Like deep state seems like they're gonna keep deep stating.
Yeah,
Like deep states, bro. Well,
that's never going away.
Nope.
Deep state.
It's to the point where I think Ivanka's gonna be the next president.
That's what I thought a long time ago, man. I thought she was next in line, bro.
I think she is next in line. I
bro,
think her.
I can't imagine that bitch. That shit would anger me, bro. I can't.
No,
imagine.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna be her and
Dude
Kirk
with,
White.
with Kushner and fucking her at the Wailing Wall. Like, dude, I can't stand that shit. Like, dude, at least fucking make me fucking believe something for the next one. Like, make me believe that we're at least semi-free, bro. Come on, like,
Bro, every politician has made love to that wall.
Bro, it's gonna be Erica Kirk, bro. She's gonna be president. Watch.
Oh,
It's gonna be
fuck.
it's
Here
gonna
we
be
go.
Erica and Ivanka, bro.
I read some shit. She's like 11 months pregnant, bro. Like, that means,
With whose baby? With JD's baby?
but like,
Nasty baby?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. But yeah, if you did enough research, like, Erica Kirk was one of Trump's little darlings before all this popped off, and no one knew about it until they psyop killed Kirk. You know what I mean?
Hey, wouldn't it be hella funny if we found out that Trump just started copying the Mossad and had his own little honeypot crew?
Bro, like that'd be nutty. like a reverse honeypot.
Like a reverse honeypot?
Like he's the modern day Hugh Hefner of fucking Israel.
He's the new Epstein. Just for
That's
politicians.
crazy. Yep.
That'd be hella funny.
Nutty.
Anything is
Yep.
possible nowadays.
Yeah, dude, like this, like Johnny Cool. He goes, "What about the Cali boy Gavin? Like, why are they still alive? Why are they still deep state governors? Why are they still in power?
Does it even matter anymore?
What the fuck? What I did read. That's the thing. I don't know if it matters. Does it
I don't
matter?
think it
Like,
matter.
if we moon enough, like how much moon will be enough for us to not give a fuck about what matters? Or
I don't
not?
think none of it matters.
Like,
It'll be
are they
hella
really-
funny.
Are they gonna put us to sleep with riches?
Bro, what happened if it's Newsom and Ivanka?
Oh
That'd
my
be some
gosh.
shit.
You mean like vice president, president? Like that's
Yep.
what?
Yep.
Bro, that is the most deep state soup. That's a big ass pot of dumb swamp soup, dude. That's
But you can't-
swampy.
Yeah, but you can't say that it's not a possibility.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It is a
like,
possibility.
It's totally a possibility right now because
Right.
nothing fucking makes sense. Nor have we had any real semblance of real justice at all about any of this shit. It just kind of went away, and now crypto's taking over.
You see
with AI.
You see Alex Jones. Alex Jones is also tapping out too. When you have Alex Jones tapping out, like,
What do you mean tapping out though?
Like he's to the point. He made a podcast thing, a little segment, and he was like, he's this close to not supporting Trump no more. Like he's like really, really close to not supporting him no more. So it's
But then what is there? You know
there's
what I mean?
nobody, bro. Everyone else tapped out.
Since 2016, that has been the hope of MAGA and America First.
Yeah.
That has been literally the darling, the hope. And now it's like, okay, where do we go now?
Well,
where are we going? The hope that we have is that we're all still alive.
That's a
the
good
lights
thing.
are on. Yeah, it's totally good.
The Laura Luma chick turned into fucking Buzz Lightyear.
Bro, that bone structure is not feminine.
Her face is all fucked up. Go ahead, Buster. My bad.
No, that just means people are still ascending, bro. Because I think, I was early when 2016. I was just starting to like research shit, and it's a good thing because they got to keep producing, man. Fuck all these people, man. I don't give a fuck who you are. Athlete, actor, you could fuck off. A singer, you could fuck off. Politicians could fuck off, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I
Look
agree.
Good Doing It. Look Good Doing It says Alex Jones is Shield Mossad agent. Bill Cooper, beyond
William
a pale
Cooper.
horse, exposed him. Yeah, in '99 before they killed him.
Yeah. I read that.
How did Bill Cooper expose him though? Like that's. I mean, I knew Bill Cooper, but I didn't know Alex Jones. Like
William Cooper.
I think, well, yeah, Bill Cooper, William Cooper, same guy, but he was the Navy intelligence guy who was like the grandfather of Red Pill. So he was the grandfather of Red Pill. He wrote that book, Beyond a Pale Horse, and he was around in the late 90s. And Alex Jones, I think, was a fledgling Red Pillar then. But at the end of the day, he was also. I remember when I woke up in 2020.
he was.
I was reading about
Wars, right?
He was InfoWars, but I was reading about Alex Jones and Charlie Sheen. They go out on coke parties, and God knows what they would do, bro.
Charlie Sheen is a horrible motherfucker.
He's a
bro.
fucking horrible person.
I didn't know that.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I didn't know that William Cooper though exposed Alex Jones, man.
Look Good Doing It. You got Sauce, bro. Drop a link for Sauce so we can look at that Bill Cooper exposing him. If you got a video clip of him or something like that.
You see,
There you go.
you see Roseanne.
William Cooper went on an interview exposing him. You talking about that video of Roseanne saying we got a few days left or something?
No, she was like, if America goes against Israel, then America will fall. Like she made this whole little spiel about how America would fall the day that we turn against Israel and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck? And if you look at the whole like America First agenda, they literally just got rid of all the politicians that were actually America First. And Drain the Swamp was like getting rid of Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene and going after Massey, but those are like the most American politicians we've ever had in a very long time.
Bro, like what really have they done? Like what did Massey have any AIPAC donations to him? Because Trump had like 230 million from AIPAC. That shit also breaks my heart too, seeing that.
Yeah.
Where Trump's got a 230 million from AIPAC. Like what?
Everyone has a handler. They all have Israeli handlers.
So at the end of the day, what the fuck's what?
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
What's
Yeah,
what?
I don't
bro?
think I've ever been handled by a Jew before, so it'd be
Bro.
the first time for anyone.
Would you like to be?
Depends on what he looks like, right?
Bro.
I'll take some kosher titties. I'll
we
get some
got-
kosher titties all day.
We got dual citizen on deck. We got Dark Space on deck. We got XR Papa on deck. We got Miles on deck. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome to Boardroom, XRP Boardroom. Welcome aboard. What's going on, Miles? What's going on, Papa?
What's
How
up,
you guys
Miles?
doing?
What's up, Papa? In your red room?
Lord Zerker, you can never forget this is clown world.
Yeah.
There's no end to the clowniness. There's no end to the clowniness. As soon as you think you've hit the bottom of clown world, you're going to find a new layer of hell to go to.
That's straight out of his car. He took that straight out of his Porsche. He's using it.
Like the Flintstones ripping
Dude,
the
I
wheel
wish
off.
my wheel felt this good.
It-
Actually, my
it-
wheel feels pretty good, but this thing is nice, dude. It's like crazy.
You feel pretty
So-
good.
I think
Yeah.
they make a special stabilizer seat with a peg that comes right up out of the middle of it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's what I need.
Duel
So I
would
can
love a
get-
peg. He needs
Yeah.
a peg in his
For
life.
your driving pleasure.
It would be
Oh,
hilarious.
The clown world, though, for real, though, it doesn't stop clowning. And so but that's what's crazy is that, I mean, is it
Alex Jones.
is it our expectations that are off? And maybe there is like a good world we're going into. It just isn't what we are expecting. Are we being
No,
ridiculous
you just
with
make your
our
own reality.
expectations?
You just make your own reality. You gotta like think about it. The Hollywood people don't care, dude. They just live
Yeah.
their lives. They're jet setting, they're shopping, they're completely oblivious to what the real world is like. And that's when you have money. That's what happens.
Right?
Get pegged on
The
moon.
people, the people with money are never gonna just be like, "Hey, let's
Okay.
just ruin it all for everyone." That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, we also had this right here. Adam goes, JD Vance is Peter Thiel's boy. I'm almost positive he will be selected next. That's what I'm saying. That's fucking bonkers. They were talking about getting Trump was saying, at least I read something that Trump was saying that he's getting rid of Cash Patel. But like Peter
Yeah.
Thiel, that shit just got fucking hyper driven by some executive order that he just did or some shit, right? Is Palantir and their surveillance state? Like, didn't that just get like written into AI buttfuck law just now? Wasn't there like a White House thing talking about, fuck, I forgot the name of it. Not Midnight. It was something else with an M. It was some AI initiative to advance Palantir without saying Palantir.
Oh yeah, they
But
did that. That was the first thing they did. That was the first bill he passed with SoftBank, Palantir, OpenAI, and all those motherfuckers. He
But
made a
no,
whole
this
bill.
was some like yesterday shit, like recent.
Oh, advanced AI, the whole thing. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, if we can bring it up,
Yeah.
read about it. It was a White House thing.
It was to make United States the most advanced, the country with the most advanced AI, or do investments or do research or some shit.
They're all boys though. Like Peter Thiel was original investor in Ripple, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's all fucking.
it's all connected.
It's
It's all
crazy.
connected. You can't even make this shit up. how
PayPal.
connected it is. Yeah, PayPal. Yeah, right.
Right.
Exactly.
I'll be
You
in the
guys
loop.
want to run this? It's 6 minutes. I got it in
Oh my
1.5x.
Yeah,
You wanna
do
run it?
1.5.
Run it.
Run it,
All right.
dude.
Let's see it. Full screen
Let's
that
go.
bitch.
Full screen it. All right. Bap. Let me
Bam.
turn off the music.
Before we get started, I have to clear up a little discrepancy here. Apparently the other night, or within the last week, because I've been getting a lot of email about this, and I even received one telephone call. Apparently somebody called the Alex Jones broadcast and asked him why he didn't have me on the air, or asked him something about me. Alex Jones said he had me on the air once before, several years ago, and had to cut me off the air because of the foul language that I used. So on the air tonight, I'm going to tell you, Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, miserable, stinking little coward liar. Now, let
Oh,
me say that again so there's no mistake about it. You can all tell Alex Jones that I said this, and I suspect he's listening because he does. Alex Jones, you are a bold-faced, stinking, rotten little coward liar. I was only on the Alex Jones show one time. It was years ago when I didn't know who he was, when I didn't realize what a liar and a coward and a sensationalist bullshit artist that he is. He was on one little FM station down in Texas. He wasn't on all the stuff that he's on now. And I agreed to be on his broadcast. That's when I was doing guest appearances on broadcasts years ago. I was not cut off. I did not use any kind of foul language whatsoever. He treated me very well. And I stayed on for the whole show. Some of you in Texas know that that's true because you heard the broadcast and you taped it. Later, when I found out who Alex Jones was and what he was doing to the truth, and what a cowardly liar and sensationalist he really is, every time he called me after that, I have always refused to appear on his broadcast. Absolutely refused to lend him any credibility whatsoever by appearing on his broadcast. And that made him very angry. I've also revealed him for the lying sensationalist bullshit artist that he is by every once in a while bringing to your attention the lies and the deceit and the rumors that he spreads over the airwaves that are not good for any of us, and they're not good for the nation. They are especially not good for militia and patriots. The most disgusting broadcast he ever did was on New Year's Eve, the year 2000, the New Year's Eve, 1999, bringing in the year 2000, in which he went completely out of his mind and claimed that Russia had launched intercontinental ballistic missiles with multiple warheads at the United States of America and actually panicked millions of people who were putting their children and their belongings in their cars and heading for the hills. Now, there's lots of things that can be said about me. Nobody needs to lie about me. Sometimes I am irritating. Sometimes I absolutely will not suffer fools and am just as rude as I can be. Nobody has to lie about me, Alex Jones. So I suggest that the next time somebody calls your broadcast and asks them about me, you tell the truth. There's lots of truth that you can tell about me. But don't ever lie on me, buddy, because I'll chop you off at your ankles. I will chew you up. I will spit you out for the lying, stinking, rotten little coward that you are. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all I have to say about Mr. Sensationalist, lying, rumor-mongering, bullshit artist, Alex Jones. Good evening. You're on the air.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Cooper.
Hi.
Listen, that Alex Jones interview was directly after you published the Veritas June 26, 1998 issue about the Cooper family being targeted by the feds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, back in 1990. Did he kick me off the air?
No, he's a liar, and you pointed it out, and I heard that interview, and you were nothing but cordial.
Yeah, well, that's the truth.
That's the truth. Thank you.
Thank you, Virginia.
Bye-bye.
Alex Jones is a miserable, rotten, little, stinking, cowardly, bullshit liar. Boy,
Dude,
you know,
it's so funny.
all of these people ought to know better than to mess with me because I don't take any crap from anybody. And if I'm not afraid of the whole machinations of the entire government Gestapo, what in the hell makes Alex Jones think that I would ever be afraid of his cowardly little rotten butt? Good evening. You're on the air.
Yeah, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to let you know I verify what you said about that Alex Jones interview. They had it archived on the internet at one time, and I did hear that interview, and there was nothing wrong with what you did.
And I wasn't thrown off the air, was I?
Not a bit.
No. And that's the only interview I ever did with Alex Jones. As soon as I
This
found out
could
what
be
he
his
was doing and
cousins
who he
calling
really
in
was,
to
called me
verify
back.
for him, you know, like, who knows?
I've always told him to take a hike. So anyway, thank you.
I can't stand Alex.
All right,
Jones,
was that
though.
was that it, or what's going on here?
That was it.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, dude. The real sauce, like, we didn't actually get the real sauce. The real sauce was fucking confirming whether or not Bill Cooper said that he was a Jewish shill. So that's really what we're looking at. And did he say that? He didn't say that. I'm not defending Alex Jones. I'm just trying to fucking sauce the real sauce up so we can sauce the sauce. You see what I mean? Like, what did he actually say he was a Jewish shill? He just said he was a liar and a little pipsqueak. You know what I mean? So
Call him a fucking liar in the nicest way possible.
he did.
Yeah, like,
Several
how do you not like that guy right after that? He didn't make it personal. He just said you're a liar and I'll chop you off at the ankles.
Bro, but that, like, you don't fuck with Bill Cooper, bro. Like, he's been long dead for a minute, and he was one of the first prolific fucking red pillars in the late 21st century, 20th century. I don't even know. I don't even know my centuries. But look at this bullshit. Carolyn D. Pham. You guys know who that is?
Yeah,
No, I don't.
she's a bad. She's that
Carolyn.
DTCC lady.
No, CFTC. So
CFTC,
Commodities
yeah.
Futures Trading Commission. She's the fucking
We
acting
love you a
chairman.
long time.
Yeah.
Bro, she's
$10
acting-
TP?
and she
$10
fucking posted lock in, bro. The same thing that BG.
Lock in.
Brad
Let's
Garlinghouse
fucking
did.
go.
When did
We're
that
about to
all-
take off.
That's
Was this
all
today?
XRP, bro. Like,
That's dual citizens massage lady.
Oh, she doesn't look like that.
You're about to say you
I
wish.
mean, one of them
buddy.
does.
Take it easy.
bro, empowering the public,
Cool.
empowering the public in access to government. CFTC acting chairman, lifelong learner. Poster my own, not endorsements. Okay, bitch. They are endorsements.
We
for
love you
XRP.
long time.
They're endorsements for
Love you
XRP,
long
bro.
time.
They're endorsements for XRP. Like, I don't give a shit. Lock the fuck in. Who the fuck says lock in, dude? If you're not saying XRP,
You're not talking about future price appreciation. Have you guys seen that meme where you got that girl from Starbucks saying, and she's like shaking her, I don't know if it's a pumpkin latte spice, whatever. And she's like, is there any sound that's better than this? And then it like fast forwards to like Bangkok and they're going down like the red light district and all these Asian girls, are like, you come in, we lick your balls, we suck, you know, and then
We lick your balls.
sucky, sucky. And then and the guys are like, yeah, that sounds better.
That's hella
it's so
funny.
dude.
bro.
$5 licky licky.
Bro, X on PC has become so stupid. The chats don't even sync anymore. It's so shitty. Like,
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed that, dude? Like your chats don't sync. It's all like encrypted bullshit, and it doesn't even work right.
You do
I
realize,
couldn't
like,
figure out when that happened. Like I logged in the other day on my PC, and it was like, you should encrypt your chat, and it made me put in like a code. So I put in 589, of course, and then because that's my code for everything, including my password on my ledger. But yeah, no, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
Incredible. You won $20 or $20, 20 ZRPs, bro. You never hit me up on X. This is like the Sunday
Incredible.
before it left. Hit me up on X. Drop an address.
Those
dude.
ZRPs. Drop
The
your
fuck's the
address.
problem, man?
What's
Huh?
he talking about? It gets way better.
It gets way better if you collect your ZRPs, mother trucker.
I think he was talking about the state of the world. So
Yeah,
or,
we know you
or our
forgot.
future. Yeah.
We know you forgot, mother trucker.
Bro. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bro, Muskegon aristocrat. There was a video back in the day that showed that radio host Alex Jones stole his identity from, and that radio host ended up dead. So there you go.
There's always some conspiracy.
And then
around
isn't he
everything, bro.
the comedian? Didn't they repurpose him? Who's that Bill Hicks? Who's the comedian that he's supposed to be? All the conspiracies, I just can't do it anymore. Sorry.
I give
just-
up. I don't even
Yeah,
care no
dude.
more, to
I
be
know,
honest
dude.
with you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's psyop saturation,
Who
bro.
even
They
cares?
want us to give up. They
Who
know
even
no
cares?
one's gonna wake up in a real way, in such a massive way.
But
But
Alex
here's the
Jones
thing.
is a. I mean,
Go
he's
ahead.
definitely like a gatekeeper, but
Yeah.
I fucked with him
Controlled
for a while,
opposition.
bro. I was
I
doing
did
some
too.
info wars, man. You know, through my awakening, I was fucking with Alex Jones. Like, yeah, fuck these guys, you know. So
Well,
it's
and
all
that's
good, bro.
that's the path that it takes you down, though. It takes you down that truth or red pill. Donnie Darkened or Donnie Discern now warns about this. It's that forbidden knowledge that you feel like you get, and then your ego gets titillated, and then you become somebody that that's your whole battle. Like you get caught up in it, and it's just never ending. And then you never know what the truth is.
Bro, here's the
Yeah.
thing though. Here's that guy you're talking about, Bill Hickman. That's
Yeah, it
who
was
he-
Hickman.
Yeah. So,
I think
but
you
it
do
good-
know what the truth is, though. I think deep down you know what the truth is. It's
I think I can
Probably
count
do.
on one hand how many things I believe to be true that I would bet my life on. One being that Jesus is God, two that space is fake, and three that XRP is going to the moon and we never did. Those are the three things that I'd
Those
be
are
willing
three
to
good
bet my
truths,
life
though.
on. Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
a pretty
that's-
good fucking truth there, bud.
that is good.
I like
But
that.
dude, the commons,
four.
like,
I love Asian massages. Yeah.
bro, the common thing in the chat, like just like Duel and just like, and me too, to be honest with you, like we're just like, fuck it, just moon it already. Like we don't even give a fuck about the justice because it's so overwhelmingly swampified that it just doesn't seem like it'll ever get unswamped. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So it's
But at
kind of
this
hard
point,
to, you know.
They could give you your military tribunals. Don't mean a motherfucker. Not one motherfucker died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Dude,
They
and
can
that's-
show it to you
I don't
on
want that, dude.
fucking a cell phone video. Doesn't mean any of these motherfuckers died. They're gonna usher in whatever they want, and they're gonna appease everybody, bro. Everyone's gonna be happy, and then we're all slowly gonna fall asleep again.
Because then the conspiracy becomes, how do you know it was not AI?
Yeah, that's the hard part now. But how do we trust it, dude? It's getting to the point where it's so good. It's so good. So
There's no more truth or trust or anything in anything anymore, because it can all just be generated. No one knows.
Bro,
No
but
one
like
was
what
I
do you,
did. I forgot the gay part.
what do you do with that shit though, dude? Like how do you strip the hope from all the Maganites out there, dude? It's so hard. Papa's in the red light district, bro. Your background
Roxanne.
I'm coming from hell.
He's coming from yeah, bro.
Israel, what? You're coming back?
He's got the Mars filter on. That's how they film Devon Island and make it look like Mars. They just put the red light filter on it.
Yeah, Mars is like some desert in Canada.
Yeah, Devon Island. It's like northeast Canada. It's like an island off the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, they made it red. You can't even tell because it's fucking stupid.
Hey, I got a quiz for you guys. I want each of you to give me an answer on this. What's
Hell
the
yeah.
average the average age of someone buying a home in the United States today?
Oh, I would say like 45, maybe even 50.
I
That's a
would
good
say
guess.
no, buying a home, 65.
I'd say 40.
What is it?
I know lots of 30
Fuck
somethings that
no,
are buying
dude.
homes.
No way.
Marcus G says 50.
61 years old.
That's
61
the
years old.
motherfucking American dream.
Ding,
Let's
ding,
get
ding,
it
ding.
done young.
Let's
We're
go.
61.
Ain't no
We're
motherfuckers
in
at
it.
40.
Let's
Ain't
go.
no motherfuckers at 40 have money to buy a house, bro.
Bro,
Not
People
these
in my
days.
neighborhood
Could you
do.
imagine being 61?
Yeah, but
and
you're
taking-
you're in a bubble. You're in a
Bro,
crazy
I am
little
in a
comfortable bubble.
I'm
Yeah.
in a bubble.
That's
Could
the
you
only
imagine-
age that's
Plenty of
still
people
dreaming.
come
Everybody
through.
younger's awake.
Bro, could you
Yeah.
imagine being 61 and taking out a 50-year mortgage?
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Who cares?
Joke's
dude? You'll
on
be
you,
dead
bankers.
before Yeah, you'll be dead, so who
See,
cares?
that's more proof that like it's just triple fucked. But it also is more proof
That's so
on the hopeful
sad, bro.
side. Well, it's
That's
hopeful.
so sad, bro.
It's hopeful proof that it's so
It's hella sad.
unsustainable that we're about to moon. Like it is about to all.
Yeah, because we're
hit.
gonna reverse the whole
Yeah.
the whole system has to reverse, and that's why we're gonna benefit like no other, bro. We're gonna benefit taxes, all
Oh,
kinds
man.
of shit. Because you have to reverse the whole system
I got to show you guys
and
some
regain
shit.
all the trust and then slowly deteriorate the new system. Like,
Bro, do it.
but
Run
we're
it.
gonna benefit.
I got to show you guys some shit. This shit's
If
fucking
nothing
hilarious.
changed.
Hold on.
I am
Hold on.
glad that instead of putting more down on our house when we first moved into this place, I put it all into crypto because I could pay off my house now if I wanted to. But instead, I
You're
have
not
a
gonna do
30-year
that, bro.
You're not
mortgage
gonna do
at
it though.
0.8%. Yeah, like
Run it, nerdy.
why pay off the mortgage?
I'll run in there and drop kick you from California to Indiana if you ever did that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rent, dude. In the early days, dude, I'm gonna just rent everywhere. I don't give
I'm
a
gonna rent
shit.
for life. I'm gonna rent
I'm
for
gonna
fucking
just,
life.
I'm a shit.
Dude, we're
worms
not
all
paying
over
off
the
our
house.
houses until under 1,000 ZERPs. You're not paying off that house, dude. You're just
Yeah.
gonna
I don't plan
Write
on
that
paying
payment.
off this house, but
Write that
the
down.
property I buy, I want to pay. I want to pay for. I don't want to have bills. So I know it doesn't make sense, and Jake would probably
No,
freak
it
out,
does.
but I just
Because-
don't want to. I don't want to be a debtor to anybody going forward. So
Bro, I think okay. Unpopular opinion. This is my opinion. Nerdy X is my Nerdy X opinion. I think Jake is a scammer. I'm just putting it out there. I'm saying it first before some shit comes out.
Yeah, okay.
I think
You
Jake
talking
is a
about,
scammer.
Duly noted. He doesn't.
Flavor?
They don't have any of my crypto yet. So.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think
think
he's a
what
scammer.
I think what he comes from a bubble too. Like if you've read up on him, Claver came. He's got a lot of famous golfer buddies, and
Yeah.
he grew up in, as far as I know, he grew up in like Dallas, Texas. Dude, I think he grew up in a bubble. So like his idea of success is like business tycoon. Like that's
Yeah.
where he's at. He doesn't give a fuck about little people because
Well, you can
his
tell how he structured. Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well,
though,
no,
because he
listen,
offers
no,
a
no,
lot
no,
of free
listen.
information
He
to
doesn't
the-
understand what it's like to be broke dick ramen eating.
Yeah.
Like you do not get it until you live in the fucking dumpy dump.
I think Jake.
And I
is
don't
as
think
deep-
he's ever experienced the dumpy dumps.
I think
don't
Jake.
he has.
Bro, I haven't.
I think
Right.
Jake.
I know.
Right.
I'm just saying, dude. Like I
That
have no
says a
idea.
lot,
what it's like
dude.
to-
That
It's
says a
been
lot.
forever. It's been forever since I've lived paycheck to paycheck. Like I think early on in my 20s, maybe in Toronto, I was like I had more month at the end of the money. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The money ran out before the
But-
month did.
But it also
What is it the poor say when they run out of money?
right. I think where that is also it's also relative. Like you pay you work paycheck to paycheck or month to month. It also depends on how much you were coming out of pocket for that. Like were you like minimal fucking rent in your 20s? So was that 30 years? 30-ish years ago, 25 years ago?
Yeah, like 30 years ago. I had a roommate
Okay.
in Toronto for a while to try to save on money. My rent, like 26 years ago in Toronto, was $800 for a little hole in the wall. That was almost 30 years ago now.
Okay. So you're doing
Now it's
okay.
like $5,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's
So
ridiculous.
you take
That's
that
crazy.
and you fucking do that for the rest of that 25 years. That's what I'm talking about, little guys.
Yeah, and
but-
again, I think a lot of it helped that I moved to the Midwest where it was cheaper.
I think
Yeah.
that Jake is an equal scammer as Patrick Bet Davis. I think Patrick Bet Davis and Jake Claver are about the same amount of scamminess.
But I thought PBD was gonna hire you, nerdy. What the fuck?
Nah, you motherfuckers stole my money.
Did they really?
I think if
They cold called me.
Shit.
I'll tell you what happened. They cold called me. They fucking guilt tripped my ego, made me give them $300, and then never set up a meeting with me or anything. They literally just scammed the fuck out of me.
Those pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Who was
fuck
that?
Patrick Bet Davis and Valuetainment and all those scammer motherfuckers over there. Fuck them.
How did they manage to guilt trip you? I want to know.
What's the same thing?
Oh, you want to start your business? Patrick Bet Davis made $330 million selling his business. Don't you want to be like that? We can help you. We can cancel you. We can.
It's
cancel you. We can
idolatry,
blah, blah,
bro.
blah.
A lot
Yeah.
of people look up to people like that are
Fuck them.
polished, that know business, that know all that stuff. It's idolatry. They're like, oh, he's a fancy businessman, or he's successful. Like, no, dude, you know how many fucking throats were slit and how many motherfuckers' heads were stepped on the way.
But they're
up
also
there?
thinking at a bigger level,
Right
bro.
now,
Do you really think? Do you really think Jake Claver, if he was broke as fuck his whole life, would even put together the system that he put together? Like,
No, he wouldn't be.
It hasn't failed
capable
yet.
of it. He wouldn't be capable.
Exactly.
Of it.
That's my
So
point.
you can't
in the last
hate on him
liquidation
for that.
event, no, in the last liquidation event, they didn't lose any XRP in their plans. I think he's got it set up pretty good, and I'm not saying I'm going to put my money with him, but I think he offers a lot of value to not only people that are rich, but the whole idea of his companies to bring that family office services for high net worth individuals to the crypto space, because he believes that with price appreciation of XRP, that there's going to be a lot of people that are in that 25, 50 to 100 million range pretty quick.
But
It is definitely
but
relative.
his model. But if
It's
you look,
definitely relative. I'll give that to you.
It
So
is,
if you
but-
are high value already, $2-3 grand to set up an LLC and to have it all done for you, that makes sense. So I see what you're saying.
but he's literally the Michael Saylor of XRP.
Yes,
It's
yes.
just the same fucking business model. He is the Michael Saylor of XRP in the XRP community. It's the
Except
same
for-
fucking shit.
Kind of, but they're not just holding XRP, they're actually putting it to work. They're collateralizing it. Like Michael Saylor's not doing that, right? Which is why they're in trouble right now. His company never
I don't
figured
think he's
out
in
how to make
trouble.
money. They never figured out how to make money off Bitcoin, dude.
But I think Bitcoin's going up.
Other
I
than
think
just
Bitcoin's gonna go up to 200,000. I think he's good. I think no matter how fucking low
I
Bitcoin
don't-
goes,
I think
even
he's-
to 20,000, I think he's good because it's gonna go skyrocket right back
I don't
up.
think he'll be good if it goes to 20,000.
I think he'll be good,
That's
bro.
going to be bad for his company.
I think he'll be good. To be honest with you,
See, with
He'll be
me,
fine.
I've always been of the school of we're all investing in our own castles and our own kingdoms, so to speak. So whether or not you grow up with those skills or not, I don't think it fucking matters. I think we are all going to be elevated. And that's why I'm like, oh, okay, this guy is like, to me, I don't know him from Adam. And I'm sure he might be a good guy in his own circles and whatever. He's fine, whatever.
yeah.
If he's a scammer, then fuck him. But I don't know whether or not he is. I just know that it's really expensive that he's charging, but he's not targeting little guys. So my brokey ass is coming from that brokey ass perspective where I'm like, fuck that. I want to hire Wyatt Blackwell. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying?
No, bro, check this out. Jose is like,
So the perspective is different. So yeah, sure, good on him. That's great and all. But like, dude, my brain is like, dude, if you're old school OG XRP Army, which all these dudes were, fucking Claver didn't he came out of nowhere, kind of. But they came out
Well,
of
yeah,
nowhere.
because he didn't really get into XRP until the 2000 run.
22.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, 2021.
He made the majority of his money early on in the other coins like Bitcoin and
Dude, good on him for starting a business shit. That's all good and everything, but like he should have started it then. And I understand him going now and him making money and being good and all that. But at the end of the day, my fucking brokey ass is like, dude, just be one of us. Just be one of us. And because when we
What do you mean be
when we
one of
do
us?
moon, like how much motherfucking money do you need, bro? Are you
All of
trying to
it.
like be the king of
All
the
the money.
world?
No,
Like,
I
all
don't
of it.
disagree,
Like-
but he does offer.
I
he
value
lets people
different
come
things
into
than
the
someone like that
mastermind to
does.
learn for $25 a month, so you don't have to be rich to do that. And then he also does the free streams every week where he talks about these principles and his services with people so they can understand what to do. He's always encouraging people, like, when price appreciation happens, come. If you want the services, they're here and available for you. But like now, he's literally telling people, don't set up your LLC until you have at least $80,000 as a family worth of crypto. Otherwise, just buy crypto in cold storage and on a Descent wallet.
But
Right.
tell me this: how is this model of persona any different from Michael Saylor, from fucking Andrew Tate, from fucking Patrick Bet-David, from any kind of multi-level marketing motherfucker? How is that any different? All the personas, all the promises,
Dude,
all the
I think
guidance,
it's very
all
different.
the
He
same.
It's
literally
that
went out and
competitive
created
spirit.
a business.
It's all the same shit.
He literally went out and created a business that
Before it's
offers the
even-
services that he wanted for himself for people that are holding XRP.
I have nothing
Me-
against anybody. I met the motherfucker. Like, I shook his hand. Like, he's a cool
I
dude.
know.
I
I
have
saw the
nothing.
picture.
I have
Andrew
nothing
against
posted
him.
it. Yeah.
I have
Michael
nothing against
Saylor
anybody.
seems more straight up like a Ponzi, whereas
Yes.
Flavor seems more like a Great Gatsby. Like he maybe believes his own hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taylor's
I
just
agree.
take
I
money,
agree.
buy Bitcoin, take money, buy Bitcoin. Claver
Yeah.
is actually trying to. It seems like he's trying to
Yeah.
make a legit way to do something. I don't know.
I believe that at the heart of his heart and his business, it is to preserve wealth after price appreciation and to offer methods of diversification. Like, he's going to do
Yeah.
that. Their whole mastermind is geared towards everything, dude. Like, there's real estate people in there. There's people that can procure private jets, yachts. They've got a privatized health for entrepreneurs who don't have corporate healthcare. So they have enough people in the group that they can go get discounts on healthcare. But anyway, the bottom line is I'll get off Jake's dick.
Now
because
you
it's
like this
hurting
now.
me.
You like that now. Look at you writing that.
Yeah,
shit.
no. The bottom line is
The driving
you can
peg.
choose to use his services or not. I find value in the stuff he's talking about, and then I haven't done it all yet
You got a climax
because his
before you
goal
get
is
off.
to never sell his XRP.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, why sell
Yeah.
the golden goose? Just keep, like, when it's laying golden eggs, just keep accumulating the eggs.
I hope
personally
it doesn't
don't-
fail, bro. I hope
Yeah.
I don't want to see no one lose their
To
shit.
me,
Well, and
Claver
that's-
seems like he believes what he's saying. Michael Saylor doesn't. That's
Oh, yeah,
to me, that's the difference.
You don't think Michael Saylor believes what he's
No.
saying? I don't even know.
No,
Bro,
he's straight
Rye
snake
Guy-
oil. He's straight
Rye-
snake oil.
Yeah, Right Guy goes,
Yeah.
Berserker brother, I understand what you're saying. I've been grinding. If you could pull out and retire modestly, fuck yeah, brother. I don't need Lambos. They were fake and gay too.
Lambos
no,
are
fuck
gay,
yeah, they
dude.
are.
But here's the
Porsches,
thing,
I
Porsches
agree.
are not gay. Yeah.
Look, dude, in
I
my
agree.
the way my brain works is not like I'm not trying to hate on him. It's more like, okay, we're all gonna be rich. Once this all moons, we're gonna be stupid rich. Okay, because
Yeah.
there's not very many of us. We're gonna be in relation to the world's population and all that. We're gonna be dumbass rich. It's one of those things where it's like at the root physiology, the root psychology of someone like Tate, PBD, fucking Claver, Saylor. Like it's the same psychological jacket.
It
And
is.
in my mind, it's that dick measuring king of the fucking
Yeah.
kings. You're like the king of the kings, and you get like, why? I don't
Exactly.
understand
Why?
that.
No,
And
dude,
it's
I don't.
because
care.
I'm a
I don't
brokey,
care about that. I just
I
want to
don't-
be in the woods. Yeah.
No, I understand that, but and
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying as far as like talking about his business and what he's going to offer and the help and everything. Yeah, that's going to be great. That'd be fine. That's fine. Okay, great. But really though, like I just don't understand the basic like dick measuring. Have to be the king of the world. Like,
Right.
dude, it's not going to fucking matter when all of us
my
are
dick's
decked
bigger
out.
than yours. That's why,
Bro, that's what
motherfucker.
I'm saying.
I wish mine
That's
was
exactly
big.
why.
It's that energy. It's that Buster. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
gonna
get
fuck
it.
your shit up. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck, dude. I want to hang out with all the homies. I don't want to compete with them.
Right.
So,
I don't
so
give a
the,
fuck.
You're 100%
two
right, Zerker.
things the two things that attracted me most to Jake at the beginning was his awesome new hair that he bought from Turkey. Maybe I'll do that too. But no, like all joking aside, it was the idea of wealth preservation and protecting your assets and protecting yourself from being sued, or like even worst case, like somebody breaks into my house and holds me at gunpoint and is like, you know, I'm going into my drawer, but my desk is in the way now to show my ledger and stuff. Like my crypto it's not protected currently. Somebody could come in, hold me at gunpoint, and ask for my seed phrase and threaten to do unspeakable things to my family.
Get out of your house,
I don't
bro.
give it up.
Yeah, it's been out of my house, and I'm gonna still try to fuck you up if you come in here.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Try to fuck you up.
So the idea of doing that, and then also if you get sued, say your assets aren't under an LLC and you get into a car wreck and somebody finds out that you've got a bunch of money in crypto, and then they try to sue you if it's not protected, and they can possibly get at that. So
fucking shoot their ass.
Yeah, you're funny,
bro. I get it and all. I get it. I understand. Like,
yeah, he's bringing.
You're
some
reiterating
value.
his services, right? I get it. What I'm talking about is a very root level like competition where it's like, what the fuck is the point of that when you're going to be a fucking, obviously Jake's got way more XRP than a lot of us because he's been grinding. He's been fucking grinding. He will be.
Oh, he will be
a fucking.
So
yeah, he'll be a
billionaire.
Yeah, Lizard King. I mean, to Jake's point though, yeah, you could do your own trust, but he already figured out how to get some custody. Like you're still going to have to. You could do your own trust and do self custody, and then. What did you gain?
Get Jake to do it for
like,
$2K, his company that's done 3,500 of these, or just buy Crypto OG's book for $20 or whatever he's selling it for, and do it yourself. So, yeah.
Okay,
there's two options there.
Exactly. Just buy the book.
So hats off to you, Gabe. I'm sorry about your mom. Remember back, Gabe, we were doing a little moment of silence for Gabe. So he lost his mom. Sorry about that, Gabe. We love you, bro.
Brother.
Hang in there.
Dude,
he said, I don't care anymore, dude. I can only imagine how the fuck that feels. And I'm so sorry, bro. You know what I mean? Because you have these plans and you have these designs of like, hey, I'm going to help fam and I'm going to help mom, dad, all that stuff. And it sucks waiting and shit like that happens. So I'm sorry, Gabe. But you got a bunch of homies.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of homies here, bro. And so you're not alone in this shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. But
Can I run
go
this video?
ahead.
Can I run this video real quick?
Yeah, is it what is it about? Is it
the 50-year mortgage?
Run it, bro. Run it.
Right.
Let's go. Boom. Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
I'll only be 111 when I get it paid off.
I know, right?
Hold on, let me refresh this.
New job. Every interviewer asks me, why do you want to work for us? Can never be real and be like, I'm just not ready to sell my body or body parts for rent. Well, answer very philosophically, be like, I don't know why. I know there was a big bang. My parents had sex, and now I have to shower daily and pay taxes every year. I just have to always answer so disingenuously and be like, it's my childhood dream to build an app for Wells Fargo to sell 50-year mortgages to teenagers.
Oh my god, dude, that is hilarious. There was a big bang, and now I'm here and I have to shower every day. Oh my god, dude, that's so good.
It's fucking like that's where we're at right now. Like everyone's looking for a job and shit. Everyone's broke. We're all losing someone. Like it's fucked.
Well,
like,
the other thing
is giving up.
To be Dr. Blackpill as well. I'll be little Dr. Blackpill. What's crazy is that the fucking administration is not admitting to any of it. They're like, oh, look at how great we're doing. And look at this. And we're going, it's going to be.
Yeah, bro. It's wild.
What the fuck, dude? It is the
wild.
worst it's ever been in fucking history, dude.
It's fucking wild.
Like the inflation is insane. And we've been going through years of it.
Yeah.
It is in fucking sane.
It's wild.
There is no fucking happy day
unless
they flip everything.
And they want to say like,
yeah,
grocery prices are lower, gas is lower, the job economy is doing great.
It's not lower.
Everyone's doing
my gas price has not changed in the last 12 months.
Like,
it is $4.
Bro, my shit hasn't changed in the last 5 years since
Nothing
fucking Biden. It was cheaper. It wasn't hella cheap. It was cheaper.
But it was cheaper.
It was cheaper in Trump's first term.
It was.
And
I
then-
remember getting sub $2 per premium. I think I got down to like $1.89 again or something. No, a little over, I think, but that was regular gas. Was
Yeah,
like
in Cali that was like $3.20 during Trump's
Cali's
first
like
term.
Canada for gas prices, dude. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and
Can we
now
get-
it's
Poor ride
steady
guy.
$4 to $4.50 to $5 every time.
Can we get
Every
that
day.
Trump back? Can we get the Trump that was inaugurated on the Bible and not the rabbi?
Not the rabbi, not the non-Bible, not the not
I like
swore
the,
in
I
with
like the
nothing,
Bible
bro.
one better.
Swore in with not touching anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
The first one was better. The second one, I don't really like this guy.
But
What the
like,
fuck
dude,
is this guy?
but the crazy
had
thing is that
orange
no
man.
one's talking about anything, dude, that matters. Like nobody is. It's just a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Everything's going
Government
to
doesn't
shit.
care because if rich people don't want to help the population, then they will print money and make everyone get a fire under their butt. Okay.
Yeah,
Did
but
you-
universal high income, Elon said. So we'll all be fine. I mean, I'll be fine. I'm going to be rich, but like, I mean, like the average
This
person's going to be,
motherfucker.
yeah, the average person's going to be fine. They'll have, like, I keep telling my friends that are struggling, I'm like, don't worry, man. Universal high income's coming. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
nutty,
And then I
dude.
tell them
Did
to
you-
buy XRP.
Did you see his meeting with Mamdani? He's like, I'll live in his New York. Yeah, I think he's gonna change things. He's a good guy. I like this guy. Me and him had a good conversation. It's like, what the fuck?
And then that Mom Dobby guy was like, "We're having a beautiful remembrance day for transgenderism." Is like
Yeah,
the
it's fucking
transgender
wild,
New
bro.
York transgender fucking Freedom Day or something like that.
It's
it was
wild,
nutty.
bro. And
One
then
of the first
before
things
that-
he did.
Yeah, and then before that, he fucking invites the ISIS dude into the White House, and they're shaking
Oh,
hands.
who
and-
chopped the heads off?
yeah, they're fucking playing sword fights and shit. It's crazy. Like the
Bro,
whole,
is that
the whole
I
administration
read-
is wild.
I read that guy, that terrorist guy, before the Mom Dami shit, that the terrorist guy that came in and shook hands with Trump, I read that he wasn't the actual guy that chopped the heads off. And I think the chat was saying some shows ago, the chat was saying he was like the Syria guy, even though we thought so. I
They're
read
both
that he was-
terrorists. They're both fucking terrorists.
Bro.
Doesn't even matter
but-
who's who. They're all
But
fucking
if that
terrorists.
was actually the guy like chopping heads off and holding them up, like remember that guy with the two
Yeah.
heads? If that was actually that same guy, like what the triple
Why do we
fuck
have
was
terrorists
that?
in the White
Yeah.
House? Like,
Why
literally
is he
makes that make
shaking
sense.
hands with Trump? What the fuck is
None of
happening?
it makes sense.
It's the
Bro,
next
but it
level of
happens-
clown world.
But here's what I'm saying: the psyop saturation is all this like mind fucking blowing shit happens so rapidly
Yeah.
that people don't even register what it means. You're like, what the fuck?
I think people don't even care no more.
I don't even think they can comprehend it because of the rapid fire psyop coming out of everywhere.
If you really look
Yeah.
at if you really look at like the sentiment of like how America is and the politics and everything, literally no one even gives a fuck no more. Everyone's kind of like, whatever.
Dude,
Think
if you
about-
look at us. Look at us. We are the fucking tippy top of the sword. We're essentially anons without but we've doxed ourselves and we're not keyboard warriors as much anymore. We've become salty and kind of like don't care anymore. But we're essentially anons. We're the ones that go that go the deepest. We're the ones that are scouring fucking Twitter. We're fucking scouring.
I wish I could go deep.
You probably could.
You probably could.
Hey, bud,
Yeah.
I can't go
keep
deep.
working on it. Take that Sheila G. You might get there one day.
But what I'm saying is we're the tip of the sword and we're fucking getting mixed up. We're like, oh,
Right.
did you hear about that Mondami guy? Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Like there's 90 million things happening right now. Dude, the average Joe, they don't fucking have a clue. They don't
Yeah.
even have a fucking clue. We're on the pulse of shit now. And
Yeah.
we're getting fucking mixed up going, what the
I
fuck?
was going to say, I bet 20, it's the 80-20 rule. I bet 20% of the things that we think we know are completely bullshit.
It's all bullshit, bro.
At least 20.
Oh,
That's all
when
bullshit.
will it stop? When will it stop? He taught, T-Dog talks about the fucking soul.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Mainstream media is full
I
of
hope
shit.
so.
Like, dude, motherfucker. Like, I've read some tweets lately. They're like, he's like, Trump was saying something about like, oh, this is a sedition and it's treason. He's saying like, and then people are tweeting going, why aren't they in jail then, motherfucker? You're literally the president.
Mhm.
Like, do something about it. Like, it's It's the same story, bro. Do something about it. And they don't. And that's what's crazy. Or if they are, it's not known to us what they're doing, what they're not doing. I'm wondering why even the talk of like getting rid of like, well, I'm not wondering. It's obvious now, but I'm trying to figure out why Cash Patel is being slated to get cut from the FBI position.
Bro,
is that bullshit?
Situation is crazy.
It's crazy as fuck.
Is
but,
wild, bro.
Well, I thought they were helping. I thought him and Bongino were doing shit. And then you hear like Pam Bondi talking about, God, there was some bullshit that Pam Bondi did the other day, like 2-3 days ago. Pam Bondi did something about firearms, like where
the handguns. They're trying to get rid of handguns, bro.
Could you imagine all
Yeah,
of New Yorkers
that's just
and
crazy.
Californians being able to carry now? That'd be
open
fucking
carry,
awesome.
bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
dude,
fucking
it'd be awesome.
bullish.
New York would
But,
turn
like-
into just a complete shit show.
No, it
People
wouldn't
would
though,
be
because
shooting each other in
open
the
carry,
streets.
dude. Think about open carry. You know what it does? It fucking stops crime.
It does
Because
stop
any
crime.
motherfucker is gonna get shot for being a dumbass.
Yeah, it's like the Wild Wild
Yeah.
West. You don't talk out of place because you don't want to get shot.
It's the
I know
reason
that
why
since I
Arizona
carry-
is fucking dope. It's the
It's
reason
dope.
why a lot of Texas is dope, except for the infiltrated, like, fucking
Austin.
hipsters. Yeah, the
What was-
hipsters is fucked up Texas.
Bro, what was the deal with the binders? The binders was equivalent to the nurse that was dancing during COVID. It's the same
Bro.
shit. They're equivalent. It's the same energy. They're
Well,
what the fuck?
technically 30 days for the full Epstein files to get dropped, right? Then they have 30 days. They haven't done it yet, have they?
Then shit's gonna happen in 30 days. Did you see Massey? Massey went on. There was a video of him showing the files, and it was all redacted. It was like 5 pages of full. Everything was redacted. Everything was fucking redacted. So it's like, what do you actually release? I think it's all theatrics. I think signing.
Okay,
it,
so
Trump
was
going
that
on with
real? The recent shit on Twitter of the redacted pages,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
real. That's
Okay.
real, bro. Everything.
Dude, I'm so fucking mixed up. I think everything's a joke now.
It is
because
a joke.
the first round of fucking Epstein files were redacted like crazy.
These
So
ones
you're
are
saying
they're also redacted. Everything's redacted, bro. Trump's when he campaigned for second term, his whole thing was, I'm gonna drain the swamp. We're gonna show things about Epstein. We're gonna release the Epstein files. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. None of it came to fruition. Literally none of it. It was all bullshit. It was all just to get him in there.
So is it over with now? My question is it over with now?
I think,
in other words,
you know what I think they're doing? I
is
think
this whole Epstein file release thing, is it done because now Massey's got redacted files, or has it not been fully released yet? Like, what's happening right now?
I think what they're doing is that same thing with COVID, where they did was like they just exhausted people to the point where no one even gave a fuck. And I think that's what's going down. They're just exhausting people.
That's exactly what they do.
And they're just like, we're to the point where people are like, I don't even care no more.
Yep. Okay.
That's
And that's how they're going to carry on.
Lord Zerker, do you know what this is? Have you ever taken kids to get photographs?
You mean like what they call that? What was that old ass
Sears used to do it.
Sears, the Christmas photos at Sears. I remember that.
You ever
shit.
watch kids getting photographs? You got one person just acting nuts in front of them, like, look over here.
Yeah,
that's what they do to get the kid to look at you. They'll do whatever bizarre shit they got to do. That's exactly what's happening.
I agree.
Bro, that is nutty, dude. But then that goes back to the whole black pill thing. Like, we're not trying to be black pill. We're just fucking thinking what's happening right now. Why the saturation of like crazy stimulus?
Why are they doing all this craziness right now? I'll tell you why. You looked at BlackRock's books lately. In the last week, they admitted to 2 different companies with over $700 million lost. Another company lost, and BlackRock's realm lost $600 million on one deal, complete loss.
Damn.
Blackstone over in Finland, which is part of BlackRock. That's their realty end of it. They lost $620 million on one deal. Right after that, all their investors asked for their money back. They got 56 cents on a dollar, and they have no liquidity. You're talking Blackstone.
The
has
great
no
taking
liquidity.
in action. That is the great taking in action right there. And that's what you're not supposed to look at. You're supposed to look at all this other shit that's on the news. If it's on the news, dude, it's fake. That's like, how do you know a politician is lying? Their lips are moving. That's exactly what that joke means.
That's a good
What's
one.
sad is that like what we're getting to is that's actually true. Meaning there's no
Always been true.
There's
always
no
been true.
which is and it always will be. That's what I'm assuming you're implying is that it always will be. So shut the fuck up, peasant, and go put your fucking head in the sand. And we're gonna butt fuck the public so bad to where AI and UBI butt fucks your grandchildren into oblivion.
I guess
that's literally what's gonna happen.
Well, I guess
because politicians
is
lie. Like
is the
crazy.
real question: is the news and everything considered as entertainment? Is it registered under entertainment or is it registered under journalism?
It should be.
Bro,
it should all be
I think
labeled
it is.
fiction.
Why does Disney own
Fiction.
everything still? Why is BlackRock
Disney? Did you
like
guys
that?
see the deal? Saudi Arabia, the Saudis, they bought out Warren Brothers.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's
They
not
now own
surprising at all.
So we're
They
gonna
now
moon out
own
of
the
control
movie.
while
Yeah.
this whole world morphs into a weird dystopian crazy town. We're gonna moon out of control.
I don't think we go dystopian though. I really
Batman now
Me
believes
No,
neither.
when I
in
say
real love,
dystopian,
bro.
I mean as opposed to traditional values. Traditional
crazy.
values are man and woman get married, they have 2 kids, they get a house, and it's affordable. There's no technology because fuck technology because God made everything. You grow your own vegetables, fruits, and everything. You do, you know what I mean? Like the traditional shit, bro. Like old school, like 70s, 60s, 1960s America. That's traditional. As far as what I've been psyop to believe.
Someone said
XRP Plumbing, $20
thank you, Plum.
cash app. XR Pisces, appreciate you, brother. 1111.
Nice.
Damn.
So someone said, so basically what Nerdy is saying, it's the same old shit, just different. 100%, 110%. I'm not trying to be
but Nerdy, where's the hope, Nerdy?
but I'm just being realistic. I don't want to sell you fucking vitamin powders and fucking Trump teddy
I wanna
bears
buy
and
vitamin
knives.
powder,
Like I'm not trying to sell you
Okay.
no bullshit. I'm just being honest with you.
The
Without
system's
selling you
Nerdy's
something, of
right. The
course.
system's not going to change because it works perfectly for who it's designed for. It
Yeah.
works perfectly for who
It's
it's
just gonna
designed
get
for.
a
It's just not
financial
us.
upgrade.
I'm not here to enrich
T-minus 0
myself.
settlements.
That's why I'm not here
Gabe.
to be a sellout.
Hang in there, Gabe. Hang the fuck on. Right the fuck now, motherfucker. You hear me?
You know what,
You
Gabe?
hang
Why
the
don't you
fuck on.
hop on? Gabe, hop on.
Yeah.
Come
What
and
else
join
you
us.
got? Well, you got nothing to lose. Come on, join the show.
Come
Dude,
on,
I
come join us.
feel you, dude, and I'm sorry about the loss of your mother. I'm tired of work and just waiting as well. And I'm going up to Canada to visit my dad because I'm not sure how long he's going to be with me anymore. So he's definitely not in the greatest of health. But losing a mom, I don't know. I lost my mother-in-law 2 years ago, and that was tough. So I couldn't even imagine. I actually liked my mother-in-law, so but I can't even imagine what it would be like to lose my mom. So I'm hoping
Bro,
I never
it's in the
have
cards.
to suffer
Look at
that
us.
loss. I think, yeah.
It's in
I
the
hope-
cards for all of us in the next 5 to 10 to 15
Maybe
to
if
20
Jesus
years.
comes back
5 to
before my
10
mother
years.
dies, I won't have to suffer that. So we'll see.
Right. Links in
knows?
the chat. Gabe, come join us, bro. And if not, hopefully soon you'll join us on one of the shows. So, bro, it's some heavy shit, bro. And we are all hoping to fucking help our parents win Moon. And
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Dude,
Look
the
at
dark-
Papa,
Dude.
Papa, your mama don't like mama's gone, right? Papa, mom's
Long
gone.
time ago.
Long time ago. Papa been done there. Been done that, did that. That shit's hard.
It's never easy.
Oh.
Never easy.
The dark thoughts that come into my head. You guys think I don't have a filter? I filtered myself tonight when Gabe shared the loss of his mother. The thought that came into my mind was that's one less family member you're gonna have to buy a house for. Like that was the thought that came into my mind. That is one less family
Bad
member
duel.
you're
Bad
gonna
duel.
yeah,
You go to
you're
your
gonna have to
room.
buy a house.
You go to
for.
your corner.
I know, and I didn't say it, and I'm saying it now. So Gabe, I apologize. I know that couldn't have been easy. but
Real quick, we got
sometimes I filter myself.
Pay Me on deck.
Me on deck.
Go ahead, Pay Me.
Go
You're
ahead, baby. You're
echoing,
echoing, but
Say what you need to
say
say.
what you need to say, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Is this door sound fucked up?
I mean, it is what it is.
Is it messed up?
Run it.
So,
Run it.
I've just been listening to the show as I'm driving, right? And I heard you just talking about the dude who lost his mother. And I don't even know what the comment's saying, right? But I just felt compelled to say something. So I lost my mother when I'm 41 now. I lost my mother when I was 29. My mother died from HIV, right? She used to get high. She used to shoot needles up. She caught that shit. She passed at a young age. I was 29, right? And that shit was the worst pain that I ever felt since I've been on this fucking planet. You feel me? And I started drinking a lot, smoking weed. I was popping perks, all that shit. I didn't even felt like I ain't even want to fucking live no more, because the one person who know you better than you know your fucking self, that been with you your whole existence, they gone. So for a while, you just feel fucking lost, right? But what I know now is that that's a natural part of life, right? And every one of us here, hopefully, and I'm saying that, hopefully you'll get to experience your burying your mother and not your mother burying you, you know? The older we get, we're going to eventually lose everybody that we fucking love, or they're going to lose us. And that's because nothing lasts forever. Everybody is only here for a season. The people that's in your life, they only here for a season, you know? So it's more about appreciating the time that you got now. Honor their memory, you know, by keep going, bro. And I just send my sympathies, my condolences, and I know what you're going through. And some days I wake up, some days I actually wake up crying, thinking about her. Sometimes when I laugh, I can hear her voice, you know, like, so I get it. I feel your pain, bro, but you just gotta keep going. This shit don't stop.
Beautiful. Baby,
Beautiful.
you're a fucking you're a dope motherfucker, and I appreciate you doing that for
Yeah, we appreciate you paying me. Thank you for that. I had to mute you again because you're
he's rugging a little bit. He's rugging a little bit.
rugging too. But yeah.
But
Thank you, Amy.
a lot of these boys lost their mom already, Gabe, and I'm not trying to minimize your pain because I have yet to go through it. Knock on wood. I love my mom, but like, yeah, bro, like it's gonna happen and it's gonna fucking hurt. You know what I mean? I love my mom.
Just know that you're not alone. That's the whole point of all of this. Just know that you're not alone. You're in the right group. We feel your pain, bro. And we love you.
Yeah.
Don't even, you know, if we can give you a hug through the screen, we would. If we can give you a big ass group hug, we would.
Yep.
But just know that you're not alone, bro.
We could do it. We can do it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Love it. We love you guys.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shout out to your mom, Gabe. This one's for your mom. We love you. This is Wishing, instrumental by XRP Bags. Thanks for all the music, brother. And thanks for this show, man. Thanks for making it happen, everyone, for all these years. So hopefully, like, we did a fucking tally, dude. Like, you know, a bunch of shows ago, I was like, does this even matter? Like, what the fuck we're saying? Does it even matter to you fuckers? And like, dude, 98% of you guys were like, fuck yeah, it matters. Keep going. Like, that's what gave me, like, kind of like a little recharge. Like,
hey,
we got to do this. We're doing this.
Chat,
you know?
in the comments, tag Gabe and show him some love. Send him a heart, send him a hug, send him something so he knows that we got his back.
Yep. Protein says, in my case, the only thing that makes it better is that I took care of my mom for the last 7 years of her life. Let's go, Protein. Let's fucking go. All the moms are smiling down right now, bro. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So, yep. Rye Guy, I'm on that anti-parasite drop. Are you shitting worms yet, bro? Get on here. Talk about it. Let's go.
You need to know. You need to know what it looks like.
Yeah, I've yet to do the actual chlorine dioxide cleanse, Papa, but there will be a day when I go ham on it. But I've been doing, like, you know, doses here and there. I'm gonna start getting more regular with it. But yeah, hopefully that I don't feel bad from taking the chlorine dioxide, so I don't think it's gonna be a negative thing. In fact, I think it's the one thing that's gonna keep me relatively well, unless I start.
When you do the cleanse, be sure to film it because we've been building it up so long.
We're documenting what everyone's shit looks like.
Put my butthole up to the screen.
Look at the worms. Look at the worms.
That's my hand. And it's just
all right. So what we're doing?
Worms,
I just thought up a business idea.
Shitting worms out of my butthole, bro.
Berserk, this is the business idea. We are creating a new language model. We are creating a new AI that can identify your shit and worms by using the data that we have collected from the homies. Yep. We're using recognition, worm recognition, just to let you know what's going down.
Yep. Marcus loves us. Marcus loves us all. Start loving yourselves.
Hell
Do
yeah.
it. Do it. Never stop. Conflict. Never stop. Let's go.
Life's tough, man.
So I get the grind. Back to the shit duel, back to the Claver shit and everything. I understand the grind. I'm just a brokey that never had a business sense. I've always been a fucking worker bee, and I just do it. So with me, dude, my perception and idea of freedom is turn off. Like where I don't have to deal with any stress any more than I can help. So my control of my own freedom is not, it's like, okay, no contact, no friction. Sharks are in the water, get the fuck out of the water. So in other words, no stress. Like if I can make my life no stress at all, that means I don't give a fuck. Like what I'm going to get out of a business booming is, I don't care. What is it, like some ego strokes? Because I've already got Gorillions. Who gives a shit?
What does that look like?
What do you, so that's my own perception.
The ego strokes. What does the ego strokes look like?
The ego strokes of a business, like being successful while I'm simultaneously moon rich. Like, sure, that's like ice. That's like cherries on top of the cake or whatever. What's that analogy? Cherries on top of the sundae. Like, yeah, it's extra. It's cool and all. But dude, what kind of fucking stress are you going to be? What kind of lawsuits are you dealing with? What kind of a workman's comp are you going to be dealing with? What kind of taxes? What kind of dude, I don't want to think about any of that shit. I want everything on autopilot and everybody can fuck off. But I'll also be laughing with the homies on the yacht. Like, who gives a shit?
I honestly wish that America would come together and we would just throw everyone over the fucking into the ocean who says that taxes are good. We need to get rid of taxes, guys. Like, America was founded on no taxes. Yeah, we're over here with 40% taxes, bro. 50-year mortgages. What the fuck are we doing? Honestly, like collectively, like we need to have like an American huddle. Like, everyone, America, come in. Let's talk about this. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
Here's the
Why
thing,
the
though.
fuck are we paying taxes?
But here's the thing, like Buster's on the right track with the whole, like, they're going to incentivize us to spend, they're going to get them coins back and they're going to do it through taxes, but it's still a fucking psyop, meaning we should have never had taxes in the first fucking place. What are we doing? Like, if they're going to make America a tax-free crypto haven, that shit should have already been done to happen from the inception of Trump's first fucking term.
Yeah.
But things take time. Things take time, Berserker. Bro,
no APAC, no taxes. This should be the slogan for any real politician. No fucking APAC, no taxes, and the fucking Federal Reserve. And let's go back to gold.
It's not just APAC. It's no foreign lobby at all.
Realist, nerdy.
No foreign lobby at all. Dude, honestly, no lobby at all. Like,
they no lobby at all. Tax. There's no way. They've killed too many people to get that power. They're not going to give it up now.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
literally
a fact.
The definition of fucking lobby is blackmailing and fucking bribing politicians that are literally voted in to follow constitutions of states and governments. Like, it's what? Lobby shouldn't even exist, bro. There's just a finite set of laws, which is our Constitution and Bill of Rights, and that's it. Like, no one can talk to you because you're a fucking dude.
This is the plan. This is the plan. We're building a team.
Is that dreamy or is that real? Like, that
check this out. We got a plan. We're gonna build a team. The team consists of Ron Paul. It consists of Thomas Massey, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz. We need to get real motherfuckers in, drain everything out we know this is never going to happen because people like, blah, 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 but we need to get some real motherfuckers.
You could not afford the planes to fly them all separately to the events, because if you put them all on one plane, it would go down.
Yeah.
We don't need events.
I love
we just
Ron
need
Paul.
We need just government operating by the rules, and that's it.
But the people are used to this for generations, Zerker. How are you going to get their attention? They got this going on.
And you're right, and that's what we're alluding to when we go black pill, is we're literally talking about the reality of it. Sorry, go ahead. What's that, Papa?
I said take their bank accounts, which is just around the corner.
Well, they're going to crash everybody's bank account.
Alien, here's some bank stocks. Hope you like your bank stocks. Thanks,
bro. They're gonna crash everybody's bank account. We're gonna fucking do a fucking Blade Runner wipe, crash. What do you call it? Cyber attack. And then they're gonna put everybody on UBI that's clawbackable. Everything's gonna be fucking China credit system, social credit system, clawbackable.
Yeah.
And they've been programming us for that since the movie Fight Club. If you look at that movie, that's exactly what they've been programming since Fight Club.
Yeah.
Like, rise up, just erase it all, so we can screw you fresh.
Bro.
Can we do it next week? Can we do it next week and get over with?
Your actions are going to be punitive.
Right before Christmas, make everybody broke. We'll get to the true meaning of Christmas.
Let's do it.
The freaking Grinch stole Christmas so we can really appreciate it.
Your actions on a dumbass.
Sing the news, man.
Bro, your actions are going to be punitive on a small, unreasonable scale. So in other words, you jaywalk. Yeah, technically you can get a ticket for jaywalking, but ain't nobody getting tickets for jaywalking. That shit don't exist, bro. You don't get that unless you're in a affluent area and there's a cop with a giant dildo up his ass that wants to give tickets. Like, I can understand like speeding tickets and things like that. Yeah, those are punitive because you're speeding and you're risking other drivers, safety. I get that. But when you're like jaywalking and you're getting like social credit system, like the shit is unreasonable. It'll get to a point where it's fucking clawbackable. They will steal their little fine that they've already decided that you're guilty of. They will steal that shit in real time.
China already knows how to do it. Dubai does it, I think.
This is a perfect.
If that happens here, dude, the most bullish thing I've heard in months is Pam Bondi saying open carry. That's crazy, bro.
Fuck Pam Bondi.
Based on the amount of news that's come out, that's the only thing I've heard that makes me feel good.
Zerker, look over here. Open carry.
Zerker coming out of a bitch that didn't even do her job when she first got elected, bro.
That's the binder bitch. She was the one. We got the fucking binder bitch.
Why is the binder bitch fucking talking about open carry for all the states?
Bitch,
it makes no sense. It's completely contradictory, bro. It's
why are
completely
you wasting brain cells on that shit, Zerker? Lord Zerker.
You know what?
I'm not ready. I'm making awareness of how fucking clowny everything is. Not that you guys don't already realize how clowny it is. It's just fucking bonkers. Sorry,
I got a perfect video to wrap all this up within a few
seconds. Wrap it up, bro.
I need to show a video of kids getting a photographer.
No, just check this out.
Slave a nation, I wouldn't use chains. I would give them debt they can never escape. I would make them work their entire lives just to survive. I'd convince them that freedom is having more choices of what to buy, not what to believe. I'd make them think voting every few years means they have power, while real decisions are made behind closed doors. I'd give them entertainment so addictive they voluntarily give up their time, their privacy, and their attention. I'd make them dependent on government, on technology, on systems that they don't control. I'd convince them that comfort is worth any price, including their liberty. And I'd call it freedom, I'd call it progress, I'd call it civilization. If I wanted to enslave a nation, I wouldn't invade it. I'd just make a cage comfortable enough that they'd defend it.
Bro, that's exactly what we're going through right now.
The cage.
We have created a cage. We have created this fucking system, and as shitty as it is, we're defending it.
Well, okay, here's the question. Why even entertain
better than the third world cage?
Why even entertain or threaten the idea of freedom if we don't even see that happening? Why is it taking so long? Why the fuck were we able to cut? Let's say Q. Let's fucking hypothecate. I'm gonna make new names up. Let's hypothecate what the fuck we're doing. Okay, so Q got out of the fucking atmosphere, broke free of the cage. Q got into the minds of fucking Anons, and only a peppered amount understand enough truth so to speak. It could all be bullshit, sure, but they understand enough truth to see what we see, like us, where I consider all of us on this chat in this fucking show, to one degree or another, we're more awake than most motherfuckers on Earth. Okay, so let's hypothecate. Let's figure this out. Let's build a scenario. Okay, why did Q bust through that plenum and get free and get into the minds of us? Just to fucking tamp us down with another cage? Like, what the fuck's the point of that? And so there is still a little spark of hope in me that's going, okay, is this the Great Awakening? It's just taking forever? Are the Patriots really in control? Are who they're calling the Patriots the good guys? Are they just skills from Israel? Like, what's happening right now?
But but did the board talk about Trump
make us in the first place?
I know, but did the board mention about Trump fucking pushing in Netanyahu's chair and fucking catering to his ass, or inviting terrorists into the White House, or any of that shit?
No.
Or the stupid fucking
You're
binders,
all
or
the things
Operation Warp Speed, or any of that bullshit. Like, come on, bro.
You're posting all the things that are making us question. I'm not trying to favor. It's not left. I'm not trying to go left or right or anything. I'm trying to ask these questions of why the fuck you was able to fucking proliferate.
It's an operation
so effectively. Right, it's an operation. But what the fuck's the point of it? They could have just did the switch.
I think that goes back
to
all
this in 2012.
And
they could have
2001. No, fuck that. In 2001, they could have done this shit. They could have done this shit a long time ago.
20 years ahead, they could have fucking ran it, bro.
They could have done this shit in 2001. We're more fucking against everything in 2001 than we ever were. They could have done this shit a long fucking time.
They run all this UBI and this fucking deep state shit. Why didn't they do it back then? Like,
it goes to the video of the cage,
dude.
We're defending a cage with the where we go one, where we go all, and a MAGA and all this shit. We're defending the fucking cage.
We don't give a fuck about the cage, bro. We would have defended the cage back in 20. Like, why so long? What is this? Run it, bro. What are you doing?
Run it.
This is 1965.
Paul Harvey.
If I were the devil. If I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of a serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square. And the old, I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who wanted until I had killed the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes in hard work, in patriotism, in moral conduct. I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun, that what you see on TV is the way to be. And thus I could undress you in public, and I could lure you into bed with diseases for which there is no cure. In other words, if I were the devil, I'd just keep right on doing what he's doing.
Exactly. Apple juice box.
And if you listen to those words, did they come exactly true?
Yep.
So what was he telling you? That the devil was running the show? So who's running the show for a
Devil.
little while longer? Just a little while longer.
Satan.
That's what this is all about. It's about waking everybody up to get them to this point, to prove that we got ourselves in such a mess following the devil that the only way we could possibly get out of this by an act of God. That's what you're about to see.
That's right.
Ooh-wee.
Run it.
Papa with
Damn,
the
Papa.
with the fire with the mic drop. God damn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say amen, because honestly, I'd rather be on the side of God than out of the devil.
Yep.
Amen.
You
Because
better be.
what's the alternative?
You better be, motherfucker.
Let's
You
go,
fucking better
dude.
be.
Yeah, let's go,
Yep.
bro. We are the chosen, dude. At the end of the day, we're the chosen. People can talk shit all day long, bro. Everybody in this chat, you were here for a reason, because there is not enough people watching. Yeah. There needs to be way more watching.
I saw somebody talking on that the other day, and they did a thing. They did a semi-survey or whatever, and they said, but not just our program, but other programs, people that are in the XRP are disproportionate by a large margin Christian based, God-fearing people by a large margin.
The meek.
Ephesians.
Had a purpose.
Ephesians 6:12. Just wake
Satan
up.
has asked to sift you like wheat.
We will make a difference for the better.
Here
Papa ain't lying. Papa ain't lying. Bro, it's bullish. Like, I'd rather hear that. Let's say you don't agree with it. Let's say you're a motherfucker. Let's say you're a motherfucker in the chat right now and you're like, Jesus doesn't exist. The Bible's made up. It's all bullshit. Like, I'd rather hear Papa tell me that, because that gives us it gives hope. It gives a like, heck yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Because if you're not educated or up to snuff with theology and all that, and you don't understand, and you don't know who God is, or you don't think you know who God is, why are you going to reject that goodness? You're just going to go hug fucking Lizzo or not Little Nas X and get butt fucked into your weird delusion into trying to become some Jake Claver fucking captain of industry when you're never going to be that guy, because you were never chosen to be that guy, because it's one big club and you're not part of it. You're not in it. None of us are in it, bro. We're just the little fleas on the dog, and we're going to moon. But is there more purpose to our life than fleas on the dog? Like, I'm not trying to diminish us. Is there more purpose? Possibly. Yep. You know what I mean? Possibly.
Hell yeah.
I don't know where to go with that, bro. That's a cool thing, is that I'm kind of glad I'm not educated. I'm kind of glad I'm not educated, because I can go all kinds of wacko crazy ways with this, and I guess at the very minimum exacerbate or fuel thought. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That their book learning ain't all that cracked up to be anyway. All that book learning.
Them books. What are them, boy?
Them
boy, what are those on them?
They're good for fires and shit. That's about it.
I'm gonna learn something. I'm gonna get schooled today. Let's go.
I got educated.
Educated. Let's go,
bro. But like, that's the thing, dude. Like, God, you know what's crazy? Here's another thing, dude. That makes me think that we're chosen. Berserker's crazy. He fucking thinks there's blah 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 blah. No, dude. This show, we have been ranting about the wildest shit for, I would say, the good last year. We've been ranting about all the hot subjects. And Buster, I'm gonna knock on wood, I would say, ask this. Have we gotten any strikes besides copyrights?
No, we had one, and then I challenged it, so they took it away. But
bro, that's some shit right there.
Well, after the medical advice the other day, if we didn't get banned, we're getting banned.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where we kind of are in our own little like niche where we could sit here and go nutty, dude, and talk about all the shit, and it's not the end of the world if we do. Like it's so crazy how like other people on YouTube are so worried about like monetization and protection of their own speech, and they don't want to say the wrong thing, and they don't want to do this, and they don't want to when like it should all be tits out. Everybody should just whip their tits out and say what they mean and
Whip
say what
yours
they
out.
want and say, you know what I mean?
Let me see your titties, bro.
Bro, I will fucking pull my tits out, bro.
Let me see them titties.
8-bit?
My
Is it an
tits?
8-bit titty?
No.
8-bit titties.
Is that Tomb Raider 8-bit titties? Yeah.
No, I actually I wrote something on Facebook that's along that line. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, hold on, I don't want to fuck it up. But it was something along the lines of like, you know, when everyone wants to be liked, then you kind of like hold on, let me see if I can find it. Pew, 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 pew. Continue. When I find out, I'll say it.
Well, they're on that line, dude. Like everybody does want to be liked. They have that need to be part of, and that's my primary motivating like thing is me being part of me. I just want everybody to get along and be happy and healthy and all good. I don't have some fucking driving force that makes me want to be a master of industry that'll fucking rule you and fuck you and give me your money and fuck. Like, no, dude. I want enough money to stop the need for money. Because that shit is evil.
Oh, here I found it. Okay.
The insatiable fucking need.
You're one of those.
Check this out.
You're one of them selfish guys, Berserker, that want to actually live.
I just want to live and be creative and just do whatever the fuck I want forever.
All right.
And not have to worry about anything ever, except for shit that's out of my control. Like obviously deaths in the family and maybe my own health and stuff. But I can still control that. I guess I better start doing some pull-ups and sit-ups.
Check this out.
Do it.
People want to be liked, not respected. It takes courage to demand respect and self-awareness to realize that seeking approval is just another form of weakness. If you live for validation, you'll always be controlled by those who withhold it.
But will you be?
They will suck the life right out of you.
They will suck the
you don't
life
let
out of
them
you.
suck shit. You just fucking maybe it's
If
self-realization.
you let them.
If you let them, that's the key word. See, with me, I want to be so rich that where like I'm talking to somebody, I believe in my own like self. I believe I have enough like psychological wherewithal, like social psychological wherewithal, where I could talk to somebody for less than 5 minutes and I could decide whether or not they're a fucking pile of garbage or they're semi worth it. But then if they're semi worth it, they'll go to the next stage in my mind. And then the next stage is just give them a little test. Hey, can they handle this? Hey, can they handle that? And I'll just keep going until, oh, they're a scammer. Oh, you're a piece of shit. Oh, nope. Like, I'll just know that. So I already have confidence in myself about the if you let them kind of thing. So I'm not concerned about meeting people at all. I just don't want to be in business with somebody who's going to butt fuck me because they're a satanic shell of themselves and they have nothing but, you know, their selfishness or their drive to be in charge or their drive to be right or correct. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll detect that in the first 5 minutes of talking to your ass. And then if you pass
You
that
have to
test,
do a business.
you get another test. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You don't even have to do a business. Everyone got here by investing, so just stick to what you know. If you're a businessman, you'd already be rich as fuck. Most of the
Right.
people in here are not businessmen. So don't fucking do all this to go open a bunch of businesses and lose your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you had it, you'd already be doing it. So just keep doing what you're good at.
When I was younger, I worked for a guy. He was a genius. He was a PhD in horticulture. He knew plants. He had down in Florida. He had a business spraying herbicides and stuff. I worked for him. He knew that business. He made $1 million doing that. I mean, He just made it. But he went into other shit that he didn't know nothing about, mine reclamation and shit. Lost his $1 million, done it again. Lost no, doing shit you don't know anything about. Ain't gonna make you money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, orders trained. We have to understand what we are doing once this shit happens. I don't mind fucking off a little bit of money to go fuck off. Like, I'll start some business type shit, but I'm not dumping fucking millions into this shit. It's going to be me on the phone with somebody like Miles, and Miles is like, hey, I wanted to start ice cream. Let's do an ice cream shop. And I'll give Miles $100K, a couple $100K. Let's go, bro. I want some ice cream, motherfucker.
When
Let's
this
go.
shit fires off, my validation, my whole perception of myself is going to change.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be like, I'm going to start trusting my gut. This is like the first real time I've like big time bet on my gut. It's like betting on conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's the first time it ties into everything. And it's almost exactly like you're placing bets on conspiracy theories. So if this pans out, I basically have to reorganize my whole thought of what is truth again.
Yeah. And
then it's like you said, Zerker, I'm going to be like, if it looks like fun, maybe I'll do it and then sell it off. Do it for a year. If it gets like, it's boring, sell it off. I'm not going to get tied down to a business forever. I think I'd like to start some,
Yeah.
But if it's not fun, I'm not going to keep doing it.
Personally, I'm kind of over. So when I was like 18ish, I really fell in love with the idea of owning a business and all the wealth it creates and all this stuff. But as I got older, and now this like the point in my life where I'm now, I just really don't even give a fuck. I think it's more about having like enjoying your time and being able to just go and explore life and enjoy stuff, have good company, have good conversations, rather than being tied to some kind of entity or business that you always have to like cater to, and your whole life is basically just stuck to that because it's like a little baby. Like you have to fucking attend to anything that goes wrong with it, and you're spending all your time and energy focusing on something that can one day just fail. Why not just take that same amount of time and energy to enjoy your life and to just live in the now rather than doing all that shit? I mean, for some people that's what they like to do, but for everyone else, I think it's more about just enjoying good company and having a good life.
Bro, on that note, though, you'll have a hater come up to you and be like, but nerdy, you could just hire somebody to handle the business for you. No,
why even
that's another layer of fucking stress, dude.
Passive income. Forget about doing that.
Yeah, passive income is where it's at, bro. Like even like with those crypto stuff and DeFi and all this stuff, like you don't have to do any of that shit. You can just stake some crypto, put it on some platform, and just get passive income. You don't have to do with none of that shit.
Well, let's talk about real estate, because like me and Buster talk about real estate a lot. That's tangible, but there is a mechanical working part of it. You have to have property management. You have to have this. You have to have that. Like, is it really going to be that stressful having real estate? Like, what's the difference between that and like?
Yeah, it is.
Crypto?
Yeah, it is. You have renters.
Yes, sir, it will be.
Yeah, you have to when to like if you have a property and you're renting it out, you have to maintain it, right? Shit goes wrong.
You can outsource all of that. My buddy in Toronto does a great job.
Of course.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mr. Joshua Earp, brother. What up, pimp?
Yeah.
Josh, what's up, pimp?
But I honestly think, the best, I think real estate will always be the best business venture. Personally, I think that, real estate ownership and stuff.
And that's the way to
go ahead.
That's what I'm going to use to diversify into the real world. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you're going to be able to jump in real estate pools on the XRP ledger and all this, but I'm getting some real motherfucking houses, bro. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So if you outsource it correctly, then it is stress-free in effect. But that goes against my argument is that I don't want anything to fucking
I've had a rental. It's stressful when you're broke. If you're fucking rich, it ain't stressful, dude. It's stressful when you're barely making enough, and then you're like, fuck, what if something happens at that house, man? What if something breaks, That's stressful.
Yeah.
But just fucking keeping a house, relatively nice it can't be that hard. I'm about to find out soon.
My thing is real estate and franchises like Subways, Little Caesars, and shit like McDonald's and shit like that. I think that would be like where the money's at, to be honest with you. Go ahead, Papa.
Let me tell you a little secret. I got an older brother, 10 years older than me. He's went through all this you guys are talking about, and it's all good ideas. Don't get me wrong. Whichever route you go is your route. Go. But I'll tell you, he's done the rentals, he's done the building construction, and he's done the development. Trust me, go with the development. The other two are headaches. They can be. They will be to a certain extent. You can't get away from it because you're dealing with this and that. With development, you go in, you develop the land, you sell it to the realtors and to the builders, and you just take the biggest chunk of the pie.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
Navy's on deck. What's up, Natty?
I like that. What's up, Navi?
That's a good plan, Papa. I think you're definitely on the right track there, giving that advice. A lot of people are doing that here where I'm at. Yeah, because owning the actual real estate, like owning crypto, goes up, goes down. We're getting ready to go into an economic crash all over the world. We know that. Reset. So prices will go down 40, 60, some 80%. Try buying a condo in the United States. Try getting a loan for a condo. It's extremely hard. Even with 30-year mortgages, a lot of people can't even afford it. But me personally, I'm only going to have one property. I'm also going to have that property tied into someone that is not a full believer. In the event that we do go into where you can't buy, sell, or trade anything, I'm going to have that one person that will risk his, salvation, so to speak, to
Dude, that is hilarious. It's like you're like a vampire. You're gonna have a familiar, dude. You're gonna have like a non-vampire to take your notes during the
I say it like this, dude. You can only preach the gospel to people if they're willing to accept it. Some will not believe all the way to the end. And that's a sad reality, and I've already faced that. I'm not going to stop being their friend because they don't believe what I believe.
No, true.
I think
you're going to partner with them, and they're at the first chance when the V system goes live, they're going to turn you in, dude. They're going to turn you in and report you.
That's the risk I'm willing to take at this point. It's always hedging yourself against the inevitable. Go ahead, Nerdy. What are you going to say?
Every time that Navi comes online, I want to tackle him.
Like good or a bad tackle.
He's like bro.
That's like brothers, man. Just start wrestling.
Exactly. Navi was the first person I met when we went to New York and shit, and I bonded with Navi. Navi's a cool ass dude. So every time I see him, I just want to tackle him, be like, "What's up, motherfucker?"
COVID was wild.
Appreciate that, Nerdy.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. So
let me finish. Let me just finish two things. This is what I say. In my opinion, I'm not telling anybody what to do. This is just my plan for diversification, And now that we've signed a 7-year peace treaty and we have a sharing arrangement getting ready to be finalized, that's the last stage of the mark of a 7-year period, okay? Before Christ comes back. Those are believers that are listening to my voice, you know the Bible? Great. Those that don't, that are lukewarm, that don't know the Bible, you better get prepared. We have 3.5 years after that peace treaty signed of actual peace. That's a very short period of time to get your shit in order, okay? Me personally, I'm going into food. I'm going into where I can grow food, how I can store food, how I can have water and resources. One piece of land. I only own one piece of land. I don't need anything else, really. I mean, hey, if opportunities come up and I can have in multiple locations, I'm going to have multiple locations. It's always been my plan to have 5 locations. Just, be prepared for any kind of world events, any kind of firecrackers, big firecrackers, let's say, and you got to move out of that location, you can go somewhere else. So it's good to have a network of people like we have here. I believe God is all transforming us into a better version of ourselves, first and foremost. Second, to be connected with like-minded individuals that God's going to give the transformation of wealth to protect, those that aren't going to make it. But food is going to be the most expensive thing in the very near future, and so is water. It always has been. Anytime there's been a famine, any kind of pestilence, any kind of world conflicts, food is always increased in value tremendously and getting to the point where people will pay anything just to have food. You can look at many examples. Venezuela is like the latest example. Cuba was one of the, previous examples. Several other countries in Europe have been pretty good examples of that. So my suggestion is you better learn how to grow some food. You better learn how to store that food. And, you better have some resources on hand before they're gone. A lot of products that you may need for water purification. A lot of that comes from China. Don't think it's going to be around in the next couple years. People are going to buy that stuff up. You don't have a good water purifier and a way to get water, you're going to be screwed.
I'm gonna come to your little homestead. I'm gonna take some of your apples and drink some of your water.
Esco says, "Hold up, I missed." Esco says, "Hold up, I missed something." Peace treaty. What are you talking about, Navi?
Okay, so the Abraham Accords were the beginning stages of the 7-year peace plan that Trump just signed with 10 nations. Okay, now the Saudi prince is the one that helped facilitate most of these agreements, okay? But he's still waiting on and still wanting the two-state solution where the Palestinians and Israel have a sharing arrangement, okay? Until that happens, the 7-year period really hasn't started, so to speak, but it's right on the table. Trump's peace plan that nobody could ever get done, that is the Abraham Accords. And that is they just signed it. They just signed it last week. 7 years, 7-year peace plan. Okay. It's in your Bible. Go read your Bible. Okay. Now, when there's a sharing arrangement in Israel, okay, and the last event that just happened is they do the animal sacrifice on the Temple Mount. Well, that just happened, ladies and gentlemen. And the ashes of that red heifer were designed to cover up sin, atonement for sin for the Jews, because they still don't believe Christ came back unless you're a Messianic Jew. Okay, so this is it. We're at that set Messianic Jew. Those are Jewish people that believe that Christ died, and they follow Christ.
I know. I'm just being silly.
We're just fucking
okay,
with you, bro.
okay. I got my earbuds in. I tried to get my wireless mic connected at the same time and use earbuds, but I don't know. It's not working on one USB-C port. But we're at that timeline. So I'm just warning people: get right with God. Stop playing around. Stop, living for yourself. Follow your purpose.
So what you're saying, dude, is I almost have 3.5 years before I can buy the GT3, and then I won't be able to buy it anymore. Gotcha. All right.
You think the GT3 will outrun the devil?
No, dude. The point is I want to do that before
you can run them over
the
with
system goes live, and I'm not able to buy and sell without taking the mark.
Well,
I would like a GT3.
If we moon quarter one, if we moon end of year or quarter one now, dude, that's a while, bro. You know what I mean? You could get that GT3.
And I'll joke on the side, like I'm on the side of Crypto Navigator. Like I think time is short, so
I'm gonna buy also a Tacoma.
Get that taco.
I want to also.
I'm gonna buy.
Manual.
I'm getting the drone.
I don't want no electronics. I want nothing with the fucking computer. Like I want nothing with no kind of smart, nothing. I don't need none of that shit. I'll buy an old school Bronco if I really have to. I don't need none of that shit.
Give me a barn dominion in the middle of Tennessee somewhere on some water in the hills. Yep.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. High elevation is also
that I
good.
never have to leave. Yep.
So what's the rest of the story, Navi? Talk about it.
Well, we're going to have 1/3 of the world.
What more signs do we have? We got Abraham Accords. We got the heifer.
That's already been.
Isn't there other shit that needs to be handled before we go into this?
Rebuilding of the temple, which they're already starting. They've already had the land already. The temple association, I think it's something like that. They've already have all the artifacts for the third temple to be rebuilt. They already have the site. They've already started preparations to build the third temple. They had to do the animal sacrifice of the red heifers, pure red heifers, and atone the sin, for all the people in Israel. They just did that. It was on TV. It was like, big world event. So the last thing we have is, really, the rebuilding of the temple, which is already started. So if we can get this, hold on, let me finish. I believe it. I mean, there's speculation it's a Saudi prince, you know. He's going to come from the Middle East region. He's going to be liked by many people. When he speaks, he's going to get authority to people. He's going to just like possess people when he speaks. Okay. The last few signs before the 3.5 year period, you know, he's going to go into that rebuilt Temple Mount. Okay. When you see the Antichrist go into the holies of holies and sit down on that throne and proclaim that he is the Christ, that is the end. The woes start happening, the bowls are poured out, and the wrath of God starts being poured out on mankind, unfortunately. For those that are left that don't get taken up in the rapture, that's coming anytime now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm telling you, get your heart right with God.
So
the
is
rapture
that
is coming at any point in time from right now.
Does that mean that Trump's gonna sit in a chair?
No, dude. What he's saying
I don't
is
think
it's
it's
Saudi
Trump.
prince, bro. So it might be Ben Salman.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's why I could never get behind the whole Trump with Donnie Discern saying that it was Trump because he doesn't come from the Middle East. So
What happened if
unless
it's a
something
bunker?
about his
It's in your
bloodline
Bible.
is-
Just read. Yeah, just read your Bible.
Wouldn't it have to be?
It strictly says.
Wouldn't it have to be a tranny though? Because
Well, he
isn't the
doesn't. I
devil a
mean,
tranny?
have you ever seen him with a woman? Does he have, you know, wives that he's putting on, you know, TV? Most. I'm not going to say anything negative. I want to say that a lot of people from that region have twisted ways of thinking sexually. I'll say it kind of like that. They say he's not going to be, you know, a womanizer. The guys, there's many things it says about the Antichrist. You'll have to read. I don't want to take too much time.
Well, no, what I remember from the Q days, the early Q days, is that Trump had Ben Salman. The Q-like story was that Trump and Ben Salman literally did a world tour with the binders. Remember that shit? With the binders,
Yep.
telling everybody what time it was, and you better do this, and we're gonna all adopt, you know, crypto and all this shit, and you're gonna do all this shit. Like that was the story. So Trump, dude, Ben Salman's been with Trump since fucking his first term.
Well, you
and
got
then
the
all the
Pope
fuckery
also-
happened.
Sorry.
Then Alaweed got murdered in fucking Vegas. Remember that shit, the shooting and all that? Or they murdered Alaweed after that whole shooting in Vegas. They murdered Alaweed, then Ben Salman became the crown prince of everything after that.
Mhm.
So he is the top shit in Saudi Arabia now. So what you're
Yeah.
saying is that Antichrist has to be Middle Eastern and he has to be a tranny? Is that what you guys are saying?
I would say he has to be.
I
a
didn't
tranny.
say that.
Devil got
He
titties.
just.
He got titties, bro.
He's not
That's
going to come on
that
the
the
scene.
transgender has it in some versions.
Yeah.
Has the
I don't
chest.
think he needs to be transgender. I think that is just part of the enemy distorting God's perfect.
Is it
order.
fucking Zcash, the
Correct.
Zcash CEO?
Yeah,
Bro.
No wonder it's mooning. It's
Chevy
the new.
Chevy
it's
says
the new-
Q is very much a real deal, 100%. Well, if what Navi's saying, like, that's kind of trippy because Ben Salman is the crown prince right now. He's the badass in Saudi Arabia, and if he goes and sits down in Israel at the new Temple Mount and he starts saying that he's the leader of everything, that's nutty, bro.
Well,
So
we
that's
do have 3.5 years of peace before the abomination of desolation, which is the Antichrist
Correct.
going into the rebuilt temple and declaring himself God, and then demanding our worship. And
Oh,
when
so that's after
when
the
the
3.5
beast system
years.
goes fully live.
Yeah, correct.
Then it's the
correct.
later half,
That's-
which is where, like Navi was saying, that's where God starts pouring out His judgment.
That is
Bagman
the
in the house.
tribulation.
During
Shout
that
out
time,
to
too,
XRP
for
Bags.
3.5 years.
The tribulation is 3.5 years. A times and a half a times is what it's called. Okay. And that is beginning of the woes. That's when he'll make everybody go to a one world religion, a one world currency. He'll demand that everybody has a worship day. I think it's a Friday, something like. I think it's what they was professing.
it's gonna be-
Now
it's
the
gonna be
Roman
Sunday.
Catholic
It'll be Sunday.
Church. No, will not be Sunday.
It'll
The
be
Roman
Sunday, dude, 'cause
Catholic Church,
Saturday's
the
the
last Pope, has already started like a, you know, a day of worship kind of like, and he's like he's like kind of bringing in this, day of worship thing. The Antichrist, when he is actually fully in power and people just bow down to him, they will just follow this man. Many, even the elect, we as Christians were the elect. Okay, even the elect will follow him. Not all, not all that have discernment, that can recognize evil, that can recognize and have read their Bible. That's why I say people get prepared, man. Stop playing around.
Bro,
This is serious.
Chevy's not fucking around, dude. He goes, what happened in Saudi Arabia after the hotel shooting? He went back and arrested all the corrupt deep state people, and it was all over the news. That's what's about to happen here. Amen. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm down. But what Navi's implying is that Ben Salman might be the top shit.
He will profess himself as a god. So he's going to do many miracles. He's going to do many what they think are good things.
Yep. He will expose
to make
the
himself
darkness
look like the light.
Yep. Exactly.
Correct.
So if that
This is
happens in
what's
the
happening.
U.S., that's the beginning of the
That's
Antichrist
speculation.
Salman.
That's what.
Can you guys hear me?
But
Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
What's up, Jim?
Check it out real quick.
Sorry, go
first-
ahead, Uncle.
let me-
Hold on. Let fucking Buster finish. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Buster.
Finish, Buster.
Yeah, I mean, you're Zerk sort of talking like, oh yeah, it's him. I mean, we don't know it's him, so let's just see what happens from here out.
No man knows who it is.
Yeah. So, but I understand Navi's saying
signs, dude.
basically
There'll be signs, bro.
it's a point. That's a big sign when that happens. But is it him?
There'll be no doubt after the abomination of desolation in any believers that are left on earth that understand eschatology and revelation who the Antichrist is. It's not going to be a secret to true believers. The people who are part of the strong delusion that get deceived by the false light, they will be confused and they will think he's the Messiah. And I'm telling you, Donnie Discern's got this nailed down. He thinks the whole world's going to turn against Israel in the end. So
I believe that.
at first there'll be
except
peace
for
3.5
two
years,
nations.
but then we're going to all go after those dirty Jews.
Not everybody.
Not me. Not Duel. I'm going to be in the woods. I'm going to be in the
They're
woods.
not all going to turn against Israel. The woman, listen, very clear. Not every nation will turn against Israel. Jordan will not turn against Israel, okay? And United States. We are the eagle's wings that lift the bride out for a times and a half of times. So even when everything looks like all nations are turning against Israel, there's not. There's prophesied in the Bible, the two nations will help Israel in the end times, all the way to the end times. Okay, God is not going to abandon his people. He's going to let them falter. He's going to wake up the weak-minded Jews that didn't believe in Christ, that didn't believe that all these things are happening and being deceived by the Antichrist and his enemy. But remember, God is still in control. He still uses you and I to do his will. Okay, He's still got a plan. It's never going to fail. Just read your Bible. You'll follow the instructions. But the last other thing that I wanted to say about it is this man of perdition, the Antichrist, is going to gather 10 nations together. Okay. How many nations are together right now for these Abraham Accords? That's what you got to look at. That's why I'm telling you that this 7-year period has started, or is about ready to start when we have that two-state solution. That's it. Once the Palestinian and Israel have a sharing arrangement, it's done.
Say that one more time, bro. One more time. That was my question. I was going to say, then it's Jim. Sorry to shut you the fuck up, Jim. I love you. But the thing is, when the fuck does the first times and a half and times or whatever, when does that start again? Say it one more time.
As soon as you see a two-state sharing arrangement for the Temple Mount with the Palestinians and their land dispute, as soon as that's settled and have a sharing arrangement with the Palestinians and Israel, that marks the 7-year period. Yeah. That is the peace plan. Okay.
Peace in the Middle East, dude, basically.
Correct. And then 3.5 years after that exact date, there will be a breaking of that peace treaty. Yep. Then World War III is started. And, probably going to have wars, and rumors of wars, because, that is, part of prophecy as well, which we're going through now. Wars, and rumors of war.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, that is the Euphrates River War is what they call that. Euphrates River War. Okay. But we're also going to have, in this 3.5 year period, most of us are probably going to be raptured that believe in Christ. But for those that are left behind, that are lukewarm, that didn't follow God, that were
at the Asian
cold-hearted
massage parlor when the rapture happened.
Yeah, true. It's going to be, the bowl's going to be poured out. 3.5 years of torture. 1/3 of the world is going to burn up. That's also in your Bible. 1/3 of the grass and everything is going to be burned up. Okay. So it's going to get dark. That's what I'm saying. Just be prepared. But we do have a short period of time, and I believe this transformation of wealth is coming in right now because of God's timing. How are we going to take care of people if we don't have the resources? You think God's going to abandon us? Absolutely not. He's never abandoned those that are chosen. He uses people like you and I to help the lost, help those that don't know their Bible, get prepared and encourage them and come alongside them when they have need, because there's going to be many people in need here in the near future. There already is right now. Look at how the world is now.
So serious question. What about us creating like an ARC 2.0, man? Let's build a society somewhere on an island that's huge. We'll buy it all together and we'll make it like a utopia while we wait for the bulls to get poured out after the abomination of desolation. Imagine we're all on an island in the middle of the Mediterranean and we start seeing fire come down from heaven and we're like, oh shit, it's happening.
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear what Jim has to say. Go ahead, Jim. You got the floor, brother.
Let's run it, Jim.
Okay, greetings. And this is for everybody watching. This is also for Dual and Crypto Navigator, since you guys seem to be talking the most about the word. I just wanted to address the possibility of MBS, Muhammad bin Salman, being the Antichrist, because I don't know what you guys think about the book of Daniel being a prophecy or the Antichrist. In Daniel 11:37 states that neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. So this is clearly about an Antichrist. Now in the King James, it says God in capital G, which is always a reference to God of the Bible.
Right.
So if that were to be, let's say that were to be MBS, him and his whole bloodline would have had to been some kind of believer in the word of God, not the Quran, all this time, in order for that to be focused towards a Muslim, like a reigning Muslim Antichrist. Now, I do believe that there will be teachings from multiple religions taught by the Antichrist, because when he magnifies himself, it would probably be something like what some of these people think about aliens coming down and saying that they created God, like imparting this wisdom. So in either scenario, the person would have to magnify themselves above the true God of the Bible. So everybody read in your own time, read Daniel 11. Okay. Cross-reference it. I would recommend using the King James, because the King James reads like a legal document when it comes down to it. Right. And then another scripture, you guys want to jot this down, Jeremiah 50:12 says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, a desert. So now we're definitely over in some place where there's no more grass, or already isn't, like in most of Africa and the Middle East. So that is also a reference. The hindermost means when you reference hindermost of the nations, that's in reference to the nation that's not the oldest. So we have to look at the United States is not an old nation versus Saudi Arabia, and then versus, like, let's say Pakistan, because Pakistan's not even a couple hundred years old yet, as to where this Antichrist will come out of or rule from. And then the other important thing that you guys were talking about helping people, I definitely believe that we definitely need to do that, because God's going to sort out the greedy really fast. Now, you were talking about God's judgments pouring out. Guys, read Revelation 6, all of it, cross-reference it, pray before you read it, because this is the whole book of Revelation is a scary book, and the devil will try to come to you and get you away from it. That's all I'm going to say. So Revelation 6:6 says, "And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and and see thou hurt not the olive and the wine." So there's references in here to food scarcity. There's also a scripture about it costing basically a day's wage to get a loaf of bread. Now, for all of us, if all of this works out the way it's going to work out financially, that's great for us. But so we need to become bread makers. We need to not only learn how to make food, but make food to share for others. Because at this point, money's not going to help. And nobody in this group collectively is going to have enough money in the world to help feed all these people. And that 2 verses before that, Revelation 6:4, "And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword." This is before the food scarcity. "And when he had opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd beast say, Come and see. And beheld, and lo, a black horse. And he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand." So balances is weight and measures. So these guys are not wrong about what they're saying. And I'll close it out with 7 and 8. "And when he had opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death, and Hell, and followed with him. And power was given unto them over the 4th part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, with beasts of the earth." And I shared this scripture off with Uncle Buster last time when we were off stream, so that you guys won't fear. All these verses are very scary. This is from Mark 13. Remember, the number 13 is always associated with rebellion, so don't rebel against this. This is a warning. Mark 13:34. "For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants, to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, at even or at midnight, or at the cock crowing, or in the morning. Thus coming suddenly he find you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch." Verse 32 says, "But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father." So when anybody tells you, there are signs, these Navigator got it right. There are some things to look out for, but if someone tells you Jesus is coming tomorrow or in 2 weeks,
right,
X them out. Correct them.
So what about Messiah 2030? Like they put a pretty good case together to be able to get down to the day, just not the hour. So the Bible says we don't know the day and the hour, meaning like, but I think as things get closer, I think we might be able to calculate like the day, just not the hour. So
well, I'm not gonna get into an argument, but anybody who's saying the day or the hour,
like he's coming tomorrow. Yeah, I get that. So many things have not happened yet. Yeah,
as believers, we're all hopeful, just like we're all hopeful for that The only way I can describe it is the way you guys and me are all waiting for. Well, I don't want to say everybody with XRP. We're all waiting for a flip of the switch moment. When Christ returns, it's going to be faster than that.
Yeah, I know,
And
dude. Like, no, it's
yeah.
gonna come out of the blue.
The Bible says men's hearts will fail them. They're going to be so scared when they see what's coming on this earth. But when Christ returns and rules and reigns for 1,000 years, there will be a time of peace. Maybe that'll have something to do with some wealth transfer. I don't know. I don't know. But
I just want to need money at that point.
Exactly.
I mean, God talks about all pain, suffering, all those things are going to be gone in the millennial reign. I think this transformation wealth is going to happen before, so God's people are prepared for, the Antichrist's stronghold, because he's always made a way for people to survive.
Yeah, people are going to get through it.
So how what confuses me is how is the Antichrist going to get the entire world through this strong delusion talked about in Thessalonians to basically to align with him, deny God, and to line up against Israel and against the returning of Christ? Like, my understanding is when the sky parts, Christ returns at the end of the 7-year tribulation, that time frame, that the whole world's going to be in the battle of Magog or whatever, are going to be wanting to fight him. Like, is this Antichrist going to dupe everybody into think that he's some alien force that's coming back that is from an external?
I think so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm
leaning
towards.
I don't think.
Can I answer?
Well,
yeah,
verse
quick.
589,
My
hear ye, I giveth you XRP, and the phoenix shall rise.
I would be careful saying stuff
I
like
believe
that.
Don't say that,
when the
Mags.
rapture
Come on,
happens,
Mags.
when this rapture happens, he's going to blame it on aliens and that he's in touch with them and your family's safe and blah, 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 blah. He's going to profess himself as, connected with this alien being that, took all the children. All the children are going to be gone under an age of accountability, says the right in the Bible.
What is that age? Is 51? Am I accountable?
Yeah, right.
I'm still a child, dude. I'm still a
I
child.
think it's under 17. I don't really know. I mean, some say it's 15,
Can you do a quick search and pull that scripture on that where all the children will be gone? I'd like to see that. Just out of
I can't do it on my cell phone right now. I'm connected to
You won't
this.
be able
But,
to do it, dude. Is why Jim's asking, dude. Yeah.
No,
well, I do believe in an age of accountability, but hey, I don't know the entire Bible. But
there's a lot of believers that I network with that think there's going to be multiple raptures and the children go first, and I always ask them that same question, like, show me the verse. So,
well, to answer your question, Joel, I think that the way that the news is spun in this age of technology, in this age of information, it won't be hard for the Antichrist and his, let's say, like Antichrist news crew or whatever to spin and spin and spin. There will be multiple stories. I mean, just look at and I don't want to rabbit trail off into this. Look at the whole Epstein list. Look how much it's changed since January, everything about it.
Yeah.
Plus anybody who was following it beforehand. And then Donald Trump's posting pictures on Truth Social with him in a suit, and it's got the letter Q on his lapel. They're jacking.
That shit I was talking about earlier. That fucking
I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
they're jacking with you. So imagine the deceiver, the big daddy of deceiving, what they're gonna do. So they will get false Christians on board. I will call them stony ground Christians. They're not rooted in the word. Buddhists, Zoroastrians, a lot of Muslims don't practice their religion either, and even atheists to all believe. It's not to say that 100% of the world that's not believers. Well, I think there's going to be like a little like staggered amounts of people from different faiths that do make it through that time, and then some of them will come into the faith. Yeah. So, but that's even scarier, because they're not going to. Those people will not be of a sound mind. They're going to be panicked.
Yeah.
They're going to see what's happened. They're going to go, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? May as well live in the moment. May as well kill you. May as well take what you got. So it's good to have a healthy fear of the Lord, because it says that in the end times, because it does say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Amen.
Amen. Yep.
So, and I had to chime in. This is actually a Bible on my video. This is a Bible from Taiwan or Hong Kong that I picked up. I found it. I used, and I always thought it was pretty fascinating. It's got some drawings and stuff in it. It's pretty cool. I'll open it as you guys talk. I'll take a break. I didn't want to steamroll the stream, but
no, dude,
felt
but
like there was
very, you're clearly knowledgeable about the word. You can tell, dude. So I need
But
to
hey,
go
we're-
back into it and read it more. I've been piecing stuff together over the years, and just I don't spend enough time myself in it. I'd rather like follow somebody that's doing the work for me because I'm lazy.
Well, we could always do.
Do you follow Donnie Discerned, Jim, on X? I feel like he's got
No.
a really good sense on how this is all playing out.
Is he only on X?
He's on X.
I'll have to take a look. I don't have it. I'm trying to set up an X account. I had a problem back when it was Twitter because I went to a drag queen story time to protest it and film while somebody preached at it, and I knew InfoWars was coming, and when I tried to tag Owen Schroyer, they blocked my account. So now I can't.
so you
Even
never
now with Elon, I can't
get
one.
yeah.
So I'll have to
Just create a
probably
new account. Create a new.
Create a new one.
I'll have to try and figure it out. I put Donnie Discern up on YouTube to see. Okay,
I'm not
Donnie
sure. I don't
Discern.
think he has on YouTube. Look up probably Alexandra. She's one of the people that I follow on YouTube, and I subscribe to her Substack.
Mhm.
I feel like she's got a really good breakdown of this whole inversion and this whole dark to light and where these end times are going. I feel like she's pretty researched, and her biblical knowledge is pretty spot on.
Okay. What I did was I typed him in on YouTube, so I'll check out some of his interviews during the day, because he's got several interviews. Is what it looks like. Like he's got one with Break the Rules, Parks Gore. There's quite a few. They're just from other people's channels. It looks like. Oh, he's okay. And then there's some exposed videos. So I'm gonna watch them all. That's what I always do that with anybody. But yeah, if you guys want to think about it and consider it, we could do some other kind of like. I would prefer to do it off stream. So if there's any arguing, because it's not good for unbelievers to see arguing about the Bible, and we could just start off simple with some scripture, some Bible.
Why don't
we can all take turns.
Let's start off in Genesis and figure out what the sun was rotating around for the first 4 days of creation before God created it. What the earth.
Somebody
was
kick him out of the
rotating
stream.
around.
He's
Dude,
one of
I'm
them. He's one of those whatever earther types. I'm joking.
Yeah, no, dude, like no, I always ask my Christian friends, they're like, I believe the Bible 100%. I'm like, okay.
Well, you could say,
then how do you believe the globe, dude? Yeah.
Well, if the foundation of the earth is on pillars, you could say it's made. You could make an X out of those.
Yeah.
XRP. I do think Christians are attracted to XRP probably inadvertently, because when they hear the X stands for cross border, they think of the cross.
Yeah.
I think it's a little subliminal. And then plus a lot of Christians don't have wealth, and a lot of them, they want wealth because they follow like prosperity preachers as well.
Yeah,
and they're the worst kind. And man, it makes me so mad to think about imagine Kenneth Copeland. Imagine if he has what kind of XRP bag he has in his $1 billion jet.
Dude, you're gonna make me sell all my XRP tonight.
No, it makes me mad because that comes off the backs of others. And I know and have seen preachers that have Coinbase donation links, Bitcoin. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be working like every other man. Paul told us, go make some tents or something.
Yeah,
go make some money, but make it off the Bible.
Dude, he scares
What do you guys
me,
think
man. Some
about
of the
Ace the
videos
Game?
of his eyes and stuff? It's just crazy.
The trials
What do
of
you guys
Job
think?
show you that there is no rapture. We're going to go through it and battle the test of 7 years.
I'm in agreement with Ace on that one. So although
Say that again. Wait, man.
Yeah.
There's no. Say that again. There's some people say there's gonna be no rapture. Is that what
The
it says?
trials of Job show you that there is no rapture. We're going to go through it and battle the test of 7 years.
That's
And then what happens after that? Who gets caught
That
up?
doesn't mean that the rapture won't there is going to be a rapture because God said it. When God puts it in the Bible, it's true. It's never going to not happen. I'll say that first. You could be right. I have, been in a position where I felt that in the past, God didn't spare his wrath from, those that believed. He brought them through, 40 years in the desert. There's many other incidents before that. We had a flood. God didn't not let his people suffer and go through extremely hard times to change the heart of mankind. Okay. So we could literally go all the way until the end of that 7-year period, but God will come back and take his bride, the church.
Yeah, dude.
And the children could be at the end. Now, this is why I always tell people prepare. Don't think the rapture is going to happen tomorrow. It could. It very well could. Nobody knows the day and the hour of the Lord's return. Okay.
That's
However,
why I'm preparing.
This is why
for
I'm
the full
always
7 years.
That's why I'm always encouraging people to have resources. That's why I do believe God is giving us the transformation of wealth to the believers to protect those that are lazy, that don't want to go out and buy extra food, that don't want to store it up, that don't want to have any resources whatsoever and think, oh, God he's never going to let anything bad happen to me. None of this is going to happen. I'm going to be taken out of here. I got family members that believe that. I don't. I believe we are going to be going through the fire. We're going through the fire right now. COVID, life is not the same for many people. Many people have kind of woken up a little bit since COVID. They start to realize the world that we live in is not what it used to be or what it seems. It's not about you. It's not about you at all. And those selfish people are going to be the ones that are going to be gnashing of teeth in the end times because they made it all about themselves and not what their purpose was in life and how to help others and be a decent person. Stop being a freaking lazy ass scumbag and being so selfish that you can't even help the person that, needed $5 for, food that's been starving all week. And you got, $10,000 in the bank. You can't give your neighbor $5 and he's starving. He's really, legit. Those kind of people, I have no patience for them. So
or at least buy them some food.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
or
like
drugs. If that's what they were going to do with the money, right?
I don't give people money. I don't give people money. I'm in a country where you can see famine all around you. Okay, I never give them money.
I gave you money,
food.
Dude. Why should I have not given you money?
you did. You gave me XRP actually.
Yeah, dude. Like,
in my darkest hour. In my darkest hour, dual citizen, a true gentleman, a true man of God, came to my rescue and brought me out of a pit of darkness. I was going through my divorce, right at that beginning stages of it, and I was just not myself.
I hope you got a Asian massage with some of that money I sent you.
I did go to Puerto Rico, got my unwind, got my little get out of my head situation, and it started me on my journey, Dole. Really did. Got me starting to think and starting to connect with God again. I wasn't not hearing from God, but it was really cloudy. So that was a stressful point in my life. And, XRP didn't start taking off to certain numbers that we are at now. So it was a very, very hard and challenging time in my life, but it was a progression that I needed. It was a focus that I really needed that I didn't have before because I was so clouded with my situation. So that really helped me. And now that I've been here, I've had time to heal and, have my connection with God again. And that's really important, more than money, more than anything else. I know that God still loves me, cares for me, even though I've been through a lot of traumatic things in the last several years. It's reaffirmment. I'd rather have pain and suffering and then reaffirmment from God that, he's in my life and he still wants to do things in my life and still wants me to encourage others. Cause, for a while I kind of went ghost y'all didn't see me for a while. That was my healing time. That was my time to connect with God and kind of be away from a lot of stress and things. So that's kind of my journey for the last 10 months. So, but it started with help from good people in this community right here. Dole Citizen is one true gentleman that I'm referring to right now. He's had my back ever since I've known him. So thank you for that, Dole. And
Literally,
I'll never
dude,
forget it, buddy.
Literally had your back when we roomed together in Vegas. Do you remember that night? It was magnificent.
No, don't start telling stories now. Come on.
Let's keep it PG, guys. Pro God.
Yeah.
Like,
Pro
can
God, that's right.
I'd like to say something about in reference to Job, basically like debunking a rapture, because you can even, and the word rapture is not in the Bible. It's being caught up when God. So it's another way of saying it. Just like Trinity is not in the Bible, the word Godhead is what represents that. Let me first suggest, because Job's not a short book, but let me just read a few verses here. Let's see. Verse 1 of Job 1 says, "There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. And there was born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance," basically what he owned, "his substance also was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, and 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 she-asses," so female donkeys, "and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the East. And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day, and sent and called for their 3 sisters to eat and drink with him. And when it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings, according to the number of them all. For Job said, It may be that my sons have sinned, and cursed God in their hearts. Thus did Job continually." So he was always doing burnt offerings for them, because it does say here in verse 1 that Job, it says, "And that man was perfect and upright." This guy was not messing around when it came to his relationship with God. "Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them." So I want anybody else who's interested should read the rest from here, because this is when Satan has, this also proves that Satan, at least in the Old Testament, but I believe still to this day, has to have permission from God to test people or certain people. He had
Correct.
come directly before the throne of God to do that. So I want everybody to read that. It's not a pop quiz, but it's some of this stuff you got to read for yourself. Some people debate on what the sons of God are. Don't anybody get into that right now, who they are. There's probably some mixed opinions on that. But when you read this book of Job, when you see how he was perfect, he had wealth. He had enough. I actually honestly believe that all of his sons and daughters lived off of his substance. And read what happens to him. This isn't representative necessarily of like a group of believers. This is like when you go back to when Noah was closing the ark. He warned everybody. They didn't want to listen. And they all started getting mad and probably cursing God when the water started filling up, and they knew they were going to drown and die. And Job was so patient and perfect. You guys really, really should read this, especially when it comes to future wealth and how you treat people, especially your own family sometimes, which is very difficult. I've experienced that myself. So definitely read it. And then if you guys want to do a study on it, we can set that up for another time. And you can relax, Zerker. You've looked so tense since I started reading the Bible, and before that you're like, oh my gosh, I don't think your psychology is going to work anymore.
He's listening. He's taking it in.
I know.
No, yeah, I'm listening. You have no idea who I am, Jim.
Yeah.
No, I know.
You will
I'm just
soon find out.
I'm trying to break the ice. I'm trying to woo-saw you a little bit.
No, I'm good. You're already in, bro. I love
The
you.
answer-
Yeah, you have no idea, bro, who I am. This is all a facade.
You
Like,
see-
you don't understand who I am until you meet me. You'll see.
True, true.
Yeah.
In a pool in Vegas when it's 55 degrees and our nipples
Touching
are hard.
peepees, dude.
You jumped in
Jim,
first,
Jim's like,
Berserker.
stop
I
this
got a
guy.
video
What do
of
I
that.
need to know?
I
What
got
do
a
I need to
video.
know after that?
Dude,
After
Bro,
that-
drop
that
that video.
PP
Let's
touching-
go, dude.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that everything that
I
comes
got a
out of
video
my
of that.
mouth
I got
is
it on my computer.
hilarious. That's what
I know that you're pretty good at the drums. I'll say that. I'll definitely say that.
Yeah,
I think
Thanks,
so. I
buddy. I
watched
thought
that-
you had your brother judging me.
I was messing with you. I did watch the rap battle again. I thought it was like, okay. Turned up the bass on my post solos.
Hey, I gotta run. I gotta take my girlfriend to work. But let me just drop one more thing. What you're alluding to, yeah, the saints still, the devil still has to have permission from God to persecute the saints up until the war in heaven, which is going to be after that 3.5-year period. There's going to be a war in heaven. Satan's going to be cast back down the earth, and the fallen angels, which have never left. Okay. And that's beginning of the woes. That's when God says that, woe to the women that are in labor. Okay. And that's when the bride is taken away in protection. The bride is referring to the woman. I'm sorry, the woman, which is Israel and protected for 3.5 years. But also, that's once that persecution of this, permission for persecuting of the saints goes away, then, that's going to be a completely different story, unfortunately. And there will be many people left that will be going into the millennial reign. I'm going to give you some good news, okay? There's going to be a great revival. God has never, ever in history not given people enough warning before destruction comes.
Yeah, the two.
The great revival is starting.
It's already started.
Now.
It's already
I'm saying
started.
that,
yeah.
Correct. So you're going to start seeing miracles of God happening. God doesn't abandon his people. You're seeing a lot of darkness, but you're also seeing a shift in balance.
Some of
God's
those
people are going to rise
miracles
up.
will be of the devil, though.
They will be. Yeah.
True.
So you
True.
have
Very
to
true. I
have to
didn't
preface that. You might want to do that.
Well, what I mean by that is the miracle God was the great revival where men's hearts will come back to follow God. That's what I mean by that. I'm not saying we're going to be seeing like, no. That's coming right now. People notice a difference. They feel a different energy. They feel something's coming. I think nobody can't really deny that they feel something's coming. That's a shaking. That's a quaking in your heart. That's God rising your vibration, or trying to, at least. A lot of people are kind of waking up. Some aren't. Some are still asleep. That's why we are the chosen to warn the people. Get them starting to think about things and think about their life and evaluate their life and make better decisions, not based on their self. So, but that's all I got, guys. Glad to be on the show. Glad to meet you up there. I'm glad to see another person very knowledgeable about the Bible. And this community is great, man. You've really come into a good community of like-minded individuals, and a lot of people know God here too. And a lot of people at least care about others in this community, which is, what we're here for. We're here to encourage one another and, share gifts and skills. So thanks guys for having me on.
Shit?
No, I'm saying,
dude, go drive your girlfriend to work.
Yeah, he
and
said everybody.
Whatever
Yeah.
you do, don't wipe out on your moped again for the love.
that was a freak accident.
I will fucking tackle you and steal your fucking vegetables and water, bitch.
I know God will have plenty for me to share in the future. So I've been
I'm still
preparing for
taking
this
it.
for 20 years. You don't have to take it. I'll give you some. You don't have to take. You just anyway.
Can I get a back massage?
All right, guys.
Or what?
Yeah,
that's on you. That's on
I
you.
love you, bro. I love you, bro. Have a good one.
Love you too.
Have a good
All
night,
right,
now.
guys.
See ya.
See you later.
We got Bill Bernthold bringing us back to crypto, Ripple, Trust Bank, and Master account this year. Your thoughts? Ooh,
Trust Bank. I'm waiting for the master account. That's when the party starts.
Isn't that very difficult to get? Is the master
Fuck
account?
yeah, there's only
Yeah.
like 24 fucking institutions that hold that title.
What if they already have it? What if they've
I
always
wouldn't
had
doubt it. Ripple is a government company.
Yeah. They don't always show you. It's funny how one week you can search for something, some kind of government article online, and you won't find it until 2 weeks later, and it's already like 15 years old.
Yep.
It's like Google Docs or something like that.
I'm waiting for them to announce that they bought Link 2.
Link 2.
That's gonna happen.
You think so, Nerdy?
Oh fuck yeah, 110%.
To get what? The shares of their company?
Fuck
back? Or
yeah,
like, yes.
110%. That is definitely gonna happen. No doubt about that.
Do you think that they're buying some of these businesses up with XRP, or do you think they're just doing USDT?
Hell yeah. No, hell no. They are selling their fucking. They're selling their.
Scarcity.
I think you're wrong there, Nerdy. I don't think they would use something as valuable as XRP when they got fiat dollars.
No, I think they're selling it. I think they're.
Well,
they're selling.
They do it every month, dude.
Yeah, they
They
have
probably
the
have
escrow.
Bitcoin too. Maybe they're using Bitcoin.
No, they're using
Better
XRP.
hurry up.
They're selling it and buying it back, selling it.
Yeah,
Buying it back.
they unlock 1 billion tokens a month, and they usually re-escrow 700,000, and then they use 300,000, and they sell it on the open market, and they use it to fund their business, grow
Yep.
their business. That's what they've been doing for. That's why all these non-XRP army people bag on us, because they're like, they're dumping on you. The owners are dumping on you. Yeah,
I like
they're
watching
building out
those.
the ecosystem. Whatever, let them work. Let them cook.
You'll know it's about to happen when Max Kaiser's like, "All right, XRP is legit."
Yeah. If you really think about it, people don't really want to hear this, but the XRP ledger and the ecosystem with Ripple and everything, it is kind of centralized. Even with the validators and being approved on the UNL list and all that stuff, there is a lot of centralized components within that mixture. I mean, it's undeniable.
I 100% agree. Decentralization is a pipe dream, dude.
It is a pipe dream.
Yeah.
It just it's like putting makeup on a pig.
Perfume on a pig.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really a pipe dream, bro. You can actually physically put makeup on a pig. And so the context of a pipe
Zerker's
dream,
done it. Did it help, dude?
Like,
Yeah.
the context of a pipe dream implies that you can't do it.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna test that theory on your farm one day, dude. I'm gonna bring.
Yeah,
some
we gotta
stick,
put makeup on
we're
the pig,
we're
bro.
gonna see if that pig lets me anywhere near it, dude. It's
Bro,
You
you have
gotta
not
bring, you got to bring snacks for the pigs. If you put
You have-
makeup on them, you got to bring snacks for the baby.
You have
will they
not-
eat?
yeah.
Will they eat bacon? I'm kind of sadistic.
They're
I kinda
some
like
They
to
will
bacon
eat
to a
the
pig.
shit out of some fucking bacon and ham.
There's
and
some
all that.
big motherfuckers, bro. Those are not some small
Yeah,
piggies.
they just
Those
want
are some really
flavor,
big
bro.
piggies. Yeah.
Hey,
Those
hey
are
guys,
massive
I
piggies.
want to say something. We kind of got, and it's okay. We get away from it. I'm not trying to drag us back into the Bible and stuff, but one thing I want to say real quick on it is 2 or 3 things. First off, you don't have the whole Bible. Nobody has
True.
yet.
True.
The Bible you have, I don't care what version you're looking at. You can bring up any version you want to. It was interpreted and written by a man and
Correct.
changed through times.
Yep.
Your Bible hasn't been the same since the 3rd century when Constantine changed the whole system and made them just get along to get along.
Yep.
Now, also, I hear people getting wrapped up in this stuff. Rapture real, rapture not real, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you just take the important things out of the Bible, the most important thing is if you just accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and the fact that He rose from the dead for you, the rest of it doesn't matter. When rapture comes, when you die, if you just get that one thing down, the rest of it doesn't matter.
I agree.
So maybe Jim can read for us Revelation 12:11 from the King James Version, because that's kind of the verse that's been holding me through these going into end times. That's kind of like my mantra. And if I ever were to tattoo something on my body, it would be that verse.
What do you say, Revelation 12:11?
12:11.
Okay.
And like XR Pop is saying, just don't fear, guys. Like there's no need to fear these things that are coming. Just be prepared.
He tells you in the Bible 365 times, do not fear.
I agree, Papa. I'm
Do not
100%
fear.
with you.
How many times is breasts mentioned in the Bible? I think it's 36. My friend and I looked that up one day.
I have a question for you, Papa. I don't want to be contentious with you. You are an older man, and I try to be respectful.
Go for it.
If what you're saying, here's what you're saying. You're saying to trust in Christ, which I agree with. I hope everybody here agrees with. Now, I would say that there are parts of the Bible that, like the way Noah built the ark, right? That doesn't have relevance on salvation. But if the Bible has been changed and changed and changed, it's being changed now because of they're using copyright to make money off of it with all these wicked translations like the NIV, NSV, any one you pick. But
right, that's my point.
But you're talking about translated by a man. So how do you even know to have faith in Christ if it's been translated so many times? Where do you get to pick that
my
out
faith
and
doesn't
leave the rest
my
alone?
faith my faith doesn't come from the Bible.
So how do you know
Doesn't
in Christ?
Doesn't that
That's
sound
what doesn't make
strange?
sense.
My faith doesn't come from the Bible. I know the Bible. I've raised around the Bible. I've been in it my whole life. But my faith comes from my experience with my Maker.
Boom.
Has nothing to do with the Bible.
I agree with you, Papa, 110%.
But that's just all I'm asking is but you believe in Jesus, right? That Jesus is your savior.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But throw everything else out.
No, I didn't say throw it out. No, I'm not saying throw everything out. I'm just saying the rest of it doesn't matter in the big picture. In the end, when you face him, it's a matter of what is in your heart. Is that one thing only? The rest of it doesn't matter because you're not going to go there perfect. It ain't gonna happen.
Exactly.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to clarify because the way you started off was like is not the same as what you just said.
No, I'm not dismissing the Bible. I'm not dismissing parts of the Bible. I'm not saying everything in there is wrong, but it has been interpreted through two different languages into a third one. King James, the one that most people bring up, he brought together and brought his people together to change it to his likings. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, bad with it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that he made it change to his likings. He commissioned it. He commissioned translators. He had nothing to do with the translation. But there has never.
Hey, if I hire you to do a job, are you going to do it like I want it?
Well, did King James speak
Probably
all
not, but that's probably why you wouldn't hire me.
but the thing is that King James was not a linguist like the translators of the Bible. King James actually wrote other books on demonology and things like that are not reflected, have no reflection in the translation of the Bible whatsoever.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. But I just wanted to clarify that. I'm not coming at you. I'm just asking.
Don't worry about it.
Jim, you trying to fight?
Come at me, bro.
I just wanted to ask before we go on to was it
Hey
Revelation?
Jim, I went a few rounds with Jack Daniels and the devil. I ain't scared of no man.
Yeah, have you seen the videos of him riding zip lines and then shooting guns, dude? I'd be careful.
For real. Yeah, I will mention that the Oxford Bible, the blue one, the blue bag Oxford Bible on the back, it does have Egyptian hieroglyphs, which goes against everything, which doesn't really make sense.
That's that Masonic one from the 50s, right?
Yeah, in a lot of the Masonic ones, and the first thing that they say in the front is dark to light. And
well, mostly with what copies of Freemason Bibles I know because I've seen one. I've actually met a Mason who had one in his house. All it is just usually a standard King James with a Masonic the little protractor and the G, the symbol stamped on it, and then maybe like some other prefaces and stuff like that. But in the Masonic halls in the lodge, that's just so that they can have a god to worship. They have to choose a god. It doesn't have to be the god of the Bible. They can worship Baphomet, Jobulon, which is the god of Freemasonry. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what Jobulon looks like. It's one of the freakiest images you'll ever see.
He's an ugly critter.
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, 3-headed.
He's an ugly critter.
Yeah, just type in Jobulon. It's like it's usually spaced apart.
Can you say Star Wars? Where do you think that came from?
I'm not surprised. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
How you not a Star Wars fan, bro?
Well, I grew up on it, but I know what it is. So
I'm not a fan.
And now it's all chill. It's
I'm a
all
fan.
kiddie stuff, anyways. So
I think there's a lot more truth into Star Wars and Star Trek and stuff than people want to admit. I think there's a lot of truth.
Dude, I think it's all preparation for the whole duality of the principalities we battle against, the light versus the dark, but they're both not God. So
well, didn't George Lucas write the script for Star Wars off of something to do with like it was partially having to do with not that he was a Nazi, but he was like showing imagery of Nazism. Like if you look at the commanders inside the Death Star, they're all dressed like Nazis.
Yeah.
And witchcraft and Freemasonry. So he probably, I mean, he grew up probably grew up, I think his in his area was kind of close to Bohemian Grove growing up.
He grew up on Modesto.
Again, it's a lot. I love how I hate to say this, but the church that I attend, they do every year. They do a movies series where they take movies and try to relate them back.
They try to
the Bible.
Christianize them.
Yeah, dude, and it's one of the biggest. Like, I hate that, dude.
Do they do fall festivals where they let the children dress up and go into the trunks of the parishioners' cars to get candy, teaching them how to jump into a stranger's car?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, usually I'm not saying your church is bad, but usually you'll find a lot of common themes. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, celebrating Christmas.
Most churches are fucking bad though.
Yeah, dude.
I don't go.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's brutal.
Yeah. And that's another thing. That's going back to the end times that we're all talking about. Who's going to be going to church? I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Those are the places. Those are the guillotine recruitment centers for your head.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
Now,
so that segues. Read Revelation 12:11, dude.
Okay, I got it pulled up. Let me say this before I forget. I'll try and find it, put it in the private chat. There's these like movies way before Left Behind called oh man, it was they're basically about the rapture. Okay, we all know the rapture is not in the Bible, but in one of them, there is a guy who's portraying the Antichrist, and he's older, and he's sitting on the throne. And it's got the angels with their wing formation, the covenant formation where they're doing the protection, like where their heads are covered. It's like making wings on either side.
Yep.
And he's sitting before the children and he's basically saying, God has tried to destroy us. We're going to show God, he doesn't know what he's doing. And he's sitting, and there's children sitting before him. This movie was made in like the 70s or 80s.
Wow, dude.
It's called, man. I'll find it. And on his neck, he has a quote unquote calculator, because this is how they explained the beast, the chip back then. But when you look at it, it looks like an iPhone first generation. I got the icons on it.
Great.
When you guys see this, I've tried to post this up on my old channel, and every single time I post a clip, copyright.
A lot of the technologies that we have, like tablets and phones and electric cars and scooters and stuff. A lot of this shit is way older than people.
Yeah.
None of it is
fallen.
new.
It's fallen inspired.
I think it's definitely from Satan. Yeah. So you said Revelation 12:11.
12:11.
It says, and I'm King James, guys. So if you guys don't prefer the King James, I'm always going to read out of it.
Thank you.
And we can, in other studies, we can, in the honor of Papa, cross-reference it with other translations and show where entire verses are missing.
The NIV or the not so
yeah, the NIV's got
so
almost
bad, dude.
60,000
It's missing 60,000
words missing.
So much.
So, and they have to alter the text every time they create a new version or update it for copyright so that they can sell it. It's all money making. The King James is actually not copywritten. It's copywritten in England only so that it cannot be changed. So that's why they have the new King James, which anyways, so it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
So let me break that down a little bit, what that means to me.
Okay.
Basically, when I read that verse, it leads me to believe that the only thing, like Papa was talking about, that matters is the word of our testimony, like Christ's blood that reunites us with God, our Creator, and then counting not your life as like it's better to die in Christ than to live without him. And so like
Absolutely.
when we go into these end times, if you just focus on that and not like don't love your life and the things of this world to the point where you're willing to give up on God for this world, because this will all pass away. And
Right.
that verse, like as we go into these end times, that's the only thing I would even remotely consider tattooing on myself. Like everybody's like, why don't you get an XRP tattoo? There, you couldn't pay me to put that on my body. I would never put that something like that on my body. But like a verse like that reminds me of what matters, what really matters. And the only way we're going to overcome, guys, in this end times is with the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So,
Well, if it was me, I wouldn't get a tattoo because that would hurt.
Yeah.
I would write it. I would write it down everywhere as a reminder.
Yeah. So I was thinking of putting it
Bumper
right
stickers?
on my forehead.
What about
Not,
bumper
not,
stickers?
not to mention, my mama would come out of the grave and come whoop my ass still.
Dude, I don't mind so much anymore tattoos, but I think I hear once you get one, you just keep going down that road.
No,
So-
that's not true.
And,
I got
and
one.
that crypto navigator
Yeah.
had mentioned about nations that were not going to go against Israel, and actually in Revelation 12 and 14, if this is actually talking about the U.S., this is where you would find that. It says, to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time, and at times and a half in time from the face of the serpent. So this is like, this has something to do with like Israel and maybe some country coming to help out, or there's some theologians that may get into that. But like I said, Revelation. Okay, and also too, for people who have not read Revelation, that book is not in sequential order. Okay, not all the events are from chapter 1 till the end in was it 22? Yep, they're not all in order. But one thing that is really interesting about the last chapter of Revelation, it says in verse 17, and the Spirit and the bride say, come, and let him that heareth say, come, and let him that is athirst come, and whosoever will, let him take the water of life freely. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. He which testifieth these things saith, surely I come quickly. Amen. Even so, come, Lord Jesus. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Amen. That's how the Bible finishes, for anybody who's never gotten that far.
Takes a while.
So the book, I mean, it's about Jesus. That's what Papa's saying. Like we are, yeah.
It's a simple game. It's a real simple game, kids. Real simple. You make it complicated, not him.
Who, me?
Anybody.
No, yeah, no.
Anybody.
He wasn't referring to you.
Anybody.
He wasn't talking to you.
No, but the reason why I read that is because
I'm
that's
talking to you, dude.
that's a good warning for when you come across people who are babes in Christ who don't know it, because there's a lot of people that pervert the message of Jesus and talk about who Jesus was. Like the whole thing from the Dan Brown series where it says Jesus married Mary Magdalene. Yeah. That's not true. No. And that he had children. So there are some things that are important to know about Christ that you're going to find in other parts of the Bible besides just the Gospels.
Yep.
Nice.
And knowing who the Gospels are written to and why. If everybody would do some homework on, except for those who know, like, Mark, Matthew, Luke, which countrymen are those written to and why? Because they all have different rules on things like rules on marriage and different things like that. So there's some other good stuff. You do have to have a foundation with Christ first, though. I do believe that. Going back to what you're saying.
Hey, Papa, you should ask Monkey Business if he feels lucky.
Well, do you, punk?
Hella funny.
Damn, that's a good ass show, bro. I think
Lean into the mic a little more on that one. Do you punk?
Bro, bullish.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these.
And I want to end. I want to end my comment on the Bible tonight with saying this: if you read the Bible and you believe in the Bible, if you really read it, if you'll read through there a few instances, say with the angel going into the burning city, God changed his mind. Yeah, God changed his mind three or four times. He said, if you can find this many people, if you can find this many people, if you can find this many people, he changed his mind. God can change his mind, boys and girls. It's up to us how our future goes.
Yeah, I agree.
Beautiful. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Out.
I am a soldier in the army of my God. The Lord Jesus Christ is my commanding officer. The Holy Bible is my code of conduct. Faith, prayer, and the Word are my weapons of warfare. I have been taught by the Holy Spirit, trained by experience, tried by adversity, and tested by fire. I am a volunteer in this army. I am enlisted for eternity. I will not get out, sell out, be talked out, or pushed out. I am a soldier. I am not a baby. I do not need to be pampered, petted, primed up, pumped up, picked up, or pepped up, because I am a soldier. No one has to call me, remind me, write me, visit me, entice me, or lure me, because I am a soldier. No one has to send me flowers, gifts, food, cards, candy, or give me handouts. I do not need to be cuddled, cradled, cared for, or catered to. I am committed. I am a soldier. I cannot be discouraged enough to turn me aside. I cannot lose enough to cause me to quit. I will win. I am more than a conqueror. I will always triumph. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthen me. Devils cannot defeat me. People cannot disillusion me. Weather cannot weary me. Sickness cannot stop me. Battles cannot beat me. Money cannot buy me. Governments cannot silence me. And hell cannot handle me. I am a soldier. Even death cannot destroy me. For when my commander calls me from this battlefield, he will promote me to captain and then allow me to rule with him. I am a soldier in the army. I am marching. I am claiming victory. I will not give up. I will not turn around. I am a soldier.